Coolsies. Awesome sauce. Multiplayer, host online game. Continue. Bam. Mode. It's shared, so everyone should be able to. Yeah. I fucked that up. I fucked up so much about editing that, but you know what? I'm going to see how it does, and if it doesn't do well because of those, post it with editing. Bam. Why isn't it? There it goes. Okay, that was weird. Open today for some reason. Live in control room. Let's go.
Hey,
I'm
nice
Max.
The name's Max.
What's up, Colleen? How you doing? Okay. Time to start farming some more antlion stuff. I have. Did this finish overnight? Okay, no, it didn't. I was about to say, did that just handle itself? Even though the thing was on, did it like measure the amount of time in between something? You have a plan? That's good. Having a plan, always good. Having a plan that you know you can actuate, even better. I do so much better with the plan. It's why I'm happy, and I ranted about it for a while yesterday on stream. But why I'm happy I finally got, or maybe the day before, I finally got my little favorite style notebooks I can start writing shit down in. I need to post a sign up sheet for that. I don't know why I haven't. I'm usually Hey, what's up, Luna? How you doing? Yeah, I do need to make the sign up sheet for why is it doing why is it being God. Why did I pin that? I didn't mean to pin that. Oh God, how do I unpin it? Fuck. There you go. Didn't mean to do that. I'm fuxing around with stuff too much. I did not forget about the form. I just haven't had time to answer. Every day is a new problem. Um, I'll need to discuss with Dan specifically, but we'll probably do a turkey and a ham. I'll message Dan later and be like, "Hey, what do you want to do, and what should I do?" And then yeah, neat. Yeah, I got a bunch of new followers when Kugel Blitz raided me, which was really cool. How much can this hold? Can I hold more? Okay, I can hold 2. I'm gonna no, I don't want to have it in my hand anymore.
That was refreshing.
I think I accidentally dropped my insect axe and I have no clue where it is, so I need to make a new one. Do. I need more bombardier beetle parts, but I think there's more in there. Yeah. So probably a turkey, probably a ham, and then I need to like make another post to, get people planning out. I've been kind of dropping the ball on planning this whole thing, honestly. Like so much shit, I just keep forgetting that this is even a thing coming up. And we'll probably end up, because I never officially said, we'll probably end up starting maybe a little bit later, a little bit earlier. I don't know. I know Dez has like overtime work she has to do on that day, unfortunately, so she won't be back until later. Fucking why are you here, you piece of shit? I don't want to use my feather arrows yet because I might be able to just get it, though, because I have plenty of arrows right here. What's funny? Also, why is everything by the way? You could just say things without saying by the way. I'm honestly surprised, like, how much stuff is gotten away with in Roblox, because some of the avatars in Roblox are, like, not necessarily, like, adult content, but they're, like, overtly sexual, and considering that, like, a large part of the audience is kids, it's really odd that people get away with that. Okay, soloed a fucking fighter and it didn't destroy the base. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't. It's really weird how much like people do just get away with on that. But what are some ideas you are thinking of, Colleen, like to bring? Also need to get actual final numbers because, like, so far I think only like 5 people have actually RSVP'd yes. Gluten-free stuffing. Nice, nice, nice. How would you do a Fallout roleplay in Roblox? Is there like an experience made for that? Oh, you're thinking of making one? What would it be? Does that mean at this point there's like Fallout 76, which you could kind of do that with? Okay, hold on. Insect axe. That's what I was gonna make. I was gonna make another insect axe. Craft. Cool. I don't know where mine went. I tend to drop it a lot. Is there a way I can lock it so it can't be hucked? Can I make it unhuckable? Nope. Yeah, I think David actually RSVP'd that he is going. Let me check the event real quick. Last year we did it like a weekend or two after Thanksgiving. Yeah, 3 people RSVP'd as going. So 3 people RSVP'd as going. Why is it making? And then there's Dan. I'll change Dave's to a going. Now 4 people RSVP'd as going. And since you're confirming that you're going, I'll change you. Change Dan to a go, because even though Dan's listed as a host, I don't know why it doesn't just have him as going. We have 7 total going. That are confirmed going. And I'll reach out to the ones that haven't. I'll reach out to remind the ones that have said, and then out to the ones that haven't said. Ask them what's going on. I know, Tommy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Mike Tyson fight's going on, and I invited people over for it like a while ago. So now I got to make sure everything's clean. I'm not like big into sports in general, but I will watch the fights if it's a particular fight that I'm interested in. Boxing isn't my, really my one. I prefer MMA, um but it's Mike Tyson, so it's Mike Tyson hopefully destroying Jake Paul. So yeah. Already made the weapon, so we don't have to. It was a maybe. We can have pistol, shotgun, AK-47, good afternoon, handsome. Yeah, but what would be the play style of a Fallout roleplay in Roblox? What would be like? What would people do? Dessert's always nice. After this stream, I will go ahead and make the Google form to plan that out a little bit better. What was I about to do? I was going to make some more insect arrows. Or feather arrows. That's right. Coolsies. I'm going to keep those on me, so if I come across another thing, go ahead. Let me cook up some. Where's my cookery? Where's the cookie? There it is. Don't have any meat, but let me go fuck up a weevil real quick. Let me repair this while I have the chance. I'm still here. Where the hell is... Oh, hold on. Repair. Yeah, I'm seeing the messages. Why? I was answering Colleen, but also trying to... I just really want to see Jake Paul get put on the mat. Yeah, no.
Meals on wheels.
So here's my prediction for the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Effectively, I'm not like I don't know a whole lot about the fights. Like I don't know. I'm not like so into it that I can like, oh well, blah blah blah, and these stats and blah blah blah. No, but my immediate thoughts on it, just from what little I do know, is if Mike Tyson can win in the first half, then he's got it. Or rather, but okay. But with the information like I do know, and which is with my like kind of thoughts on it, if Mike Tyson can go hard in the first half and land enough like blows in the first half, like if he could get past like Jake trying to juke him out, then he's gonna win that fight. He's gonna hit hard. He's gonna knock Jake the fuck out. But if Jake can be on his feet enough, can get his footwork down, and can avoid enough hits and wear Tyson out, then Jake has a decent chance of winning. And I think that's what it's going to be. Is the first half of the fight is going to be Jake just trying to dodge hits and wear Tyson out and let Tyson's age catch up with him, so that when he's good and tired, Jake can use his youth and the fact that he's got more energy to try to knock Tyson out. So that's where I think it's going to go. I'm really hoping Tyson wins. I want to see Jake get knocked the fuck out, especially after that stunt he pulled yesterday with going up and stomping on Tyson's foot to be an asshole. Like that shows no respect for the sport. That's so sad. No respect for the sport and no respect for your elders. Like, fuck you, Jake. I thought I said hi. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I said hi. Well, yeah. I mean, just to pull fire and start. Okay. Paul, can you go ahead and make that poll a thing? Was hooked up to a cardiogram and said he didn't. Yeah, no, it's Tyson's got more experience. Tyson is gonna hit harder, and I think Tyson can take more hits than Paul probably can. I didn't watch really any of other like Paul's fights, but just knowing like what Tyson can do, I think he's gonna be able to take more damage than Paul can put out. So as long as Tyson can end it quickly, he's got it. I can do it then. If you're not on PC, I'll just go ahead and knock it out. Bam. I'll let that run for 2 minutes. What dessert would you be making, Colleen? In here in a second. It's Clay's birthday. I'm gonna bring him to some other stuff, some others to Madison. Awesome sauce. I mean, have fun, man. Tell Clay I said hi. And I appreciate you coming out. Showing your support. Always appreciated. You gonna be around on Sunday for good old Roblox Day? Need to make sure I have plenty of stuff to make bandages for when I get to that sandbox. Also, let me make sure I'm actually navigating to sandbox. I'm gonna have to go here to get into it. Yeah. Awesome sauce. I hope so too. Have any? I feel like I've been saying there's something I gotta get done on Monday. And I can't for the life of me remember what the fuck it is. What is on Monday? Shit. Oh god, no, not grocery shopping. I mean, right now all my grocery shopping I have to do through ordering through Walmart anyways because I'm waiting for my car shit to be handled. Which basically right now means I'm waiting for my refinance to go through. Fuck. What was on Monday? I'll remember at some point. I'll probably remember on Monday. No, but I hope you have a great rest. I hope you have a great rest of your day too. Tell Clay happy birthday. No doctor appointment. God, I can't. Cannot. It's gonna eat at me, but I'll remember at some point. That's why I need to start keeping my little notebook. Because I have my green notebooks, like the military style green notebooks now that I use for bigger planning. But I used to always keep like a little small one that fit in my pocket on me, so that I could quickly write down stuff whenever I think about it.
Hey there, buddy.
And that way I wouldn't forget it because my mind is so chaotic that I forget everything always forever. What are you gonna do on Roblox? Monday, 11:09 p.m. You'll remember. Yep, I'll remember very last minute. I'll remember right before it becomes a problem. Don't move, but you'll be in first person. Just look at a wall, and they can't move as well. Called paint drying sim, and they can only do is watch the wall. And then if they want to watch the paint dry a little bit faster, they gotta give up Robux. Yeah. Realistic paint drying simulator. Okay, shovel. Ooh, I have some arrows over there. Switch this to feather arrow. I don't remember how much more feather arrows do. I am looking forward to hopefully being able to down. Fuck off! We're about to see. We're about to see how much more they do. Okay, it took 3 to get it down to 1.3. Doesn't seem like it's doing any more damage. Okay, fuck. I forgot to actually make the bandages. So I kind of risked a lot there. That could have been really bad. Run. Do. You're grabbing some arrows. I don't want to waste the feather ones. It does not seem like the feather arrows did any more damage, which is kind of upsetting. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Hold on. I know, right? That's why we do gambling after 15,000 days have passed. I am glad I don't have any more appointments since 25th. Yeah. Oh, I hate those days that I have appointments, like those weeks that I have like just constant appointments and shit that I have to get to, and it's oh god. Like I like knocking stuff out in a row, so then it's all done. But then that week that everything is scheduled for is a nightmare. Womp the fuck womp to the 10-year-olds trying to get free Robux. Like, let me get the script that disables the button. That would be kind of fucked. No. If you pay Robux, you can get different colored paint. You can pay $200 for rainbow paint. Yeah, just either you get to watch the paint dry faster, and then you get to move on to painting a new thing, or multiple like a new color of paint, or maybe multiple color paint, different paint textures, different paint patterns. There's something there. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it really wasn't that much stronger. The feather arrows are not that much stronger. They just cause bleed, which is good. I just wish they were, better. Now I have to safely navigate here without pissing off bees. I could have sworn I made more than that, but... The monetization options are endless. Now it's just about convincing people that it's a good idea to do it. You gotta have some sort of creative way to actually make people think it's a good idea to invest that. Like, why? Well, if you upgrade so much paints, you get to prestige, and that makes it so you can unlock a paint for free, or unlock an ability that inherently makes paint dry a little faster. Yeah. I can't talk too much shit, because there are a lot of mobile games I do play, but I don't really invest money into them. And this is a mobile game, but it has a very mobile game feel. There's like a few mobile games that I've invested money into because I actually play them a lot, and I usually just like if the no ads thing is, less than $10 and it's something that I'm playing constantly, then I'll be like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll drop $10 on not having to deal with ads. But other than that, I very, very rarely have ever put money into a mobile game. I'm trying to think of ones that I have. And what?
Bumble off, Bumblebee.
Fuck. I'm trying to think if I've ever like really dropped any like real money into a mobile game. And I played Diablo Immortal for a while, but I didn't actually drop any money on it. I was smarter than that. The problem is, like, if a mobile game was detailed enough to feel like an actual game and not just a wait for stuff to get done kind of thing, and it was fun, then yeah, I would probably put money into it. I definitely don't tend to buy, like, I'll buy things that are permanent upgrades. There's a few times I bought, like, this is a permanent upgrade in this mobile game. But, like, anything that's, like, temporary or here's X whatever coins, like, no. Not really. Like, maybe, like, one or two that I know I've done it with just because I was like, yeah, this is actually a thing that I play a lot. But so many mobile games are just copy-paste bullshit. Like, I'm not going to spend any money on that. I'm not going to put any money into something unless it's, like, a detailed game that I know is going to have survivability. And that I'm actually going to play for a long time. I did admittedly, when Fallout Shelter came out, I put a lot of money into that because I got like I made sure I had a Mr. Handy for every floor. That way, shit would automatically harvest from every floor. That was one I put a bit of money into. Also, they need to make a new Shadow of War. Even if it's just an updated Shadow, even if it has like the most base level story and it's just updated graphics, better AI, whatever Shadow of War, they need to make an updated Shadow of War. It is not nighttime yet, unfortunately. What do I need to do to make a weighty thing? I love Shadow. I thought of Shadow War immediately just because, like, for a while there, they had that thing where you could buy the packs to get new generals. I never did, but it made me think of it. And that's not to say I wouldn't have. It's just when Shadow War came, or when I started playing Shadow War, I was broke as fuck. I played Shadow War a while after it came out, though, so I wasn't, like, right in on it. I had a friend that I saw playing it, and I was like, it seems okay. And then eventually, like, a long time later, I played it. Go ahead and drop that. Definitely not getting all my feather arrows back. How many? Oh, no, I did. Fuck. Did I not have the feather arrows equipped? Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's why. What you up to today, Tommy? I don't remember how many. I think I need 3 more or 2 more antlines parts is what I did the math. I fucked up the math when I actually saw, when I looked up how much I'm going to need, because I looked it up on the website, like on the wiki, because I didn't have the recipe download or recipe found yet. It's like, oh, you're only going to need 9. Nope, you need 12. The can leave script we could just deal with IR. What? Ooh, I almost fucking died there. Holy shit. Okay, sprig. Oh, that was not my chopping tool, though. And I'm gonna... A little bit of hunger and thirst, I'll take it. Fuck. Can I build this now? Yes, I can. Build. This is in the shadow, so... I'm going to set my respawn point here. Now, there's actually a mobile game I do want to make, but it's like a detailed mobile game that I've had in my head for a while that I've been thinking about working on. Why am I grabbing all this shit? I don't need it. Can I make a tier level, higher level shovel yet? Nope, I only have that. The black ant shovel. I need to analyze the black ants. So I have black ant parts on me. I don't think I have any grub hide on me. Fuck you, buddy! Yeah, bitch. Getting a little bit of sizzle from sitting on this, but not too much. Do I have any more Bratwurst yet? I did not make any more Bratwursts. I used them all the last time I fought it, because I know there's a few ant lions that are actually like just guarding a thing, so it'd be easier to bomb them. The ones I was fighting yesterday, really not easy to bomb. They move too fast. Unless you want to blow yourself up, too. 20? I do. Yeah, coolsies. Analyze. Black ant. Oh my god, my... Okay, I was pushing into my leg really weird. It started hurting a lot. Black ant shield, black ant leg plates, black ant helm. Don't know what the advantage of it is. Bee stinger. Hey, what's up, Repexer? How you doing? Water time. Did that sound like I just mooed? At the gym, so just checking in. Hey, I appreciate you checking in, and might be here when I'm gonna probably go till 5:30. Might not be playing Grounded the whole time, but you know, figure it out. I'll see what I'm doing. Probably gonna be after an hour or so. So, bye. Okay, see ya. Have good workout, man. Get swole. Get big. Get them gains. Why do I have so many fucking bandages or fiber things? Because I didn't think I gathered that many, but apparently I did. But you know what? I'll drop that if I need to, because I can always get more. Is this a cuttable thing? The succulents are not cuttable, no. Oh, fuck! Sizzle's not nearly as bad here as it is near the charcoal stuff, so I can actually...
I'm being cooked. I can't take this heat.
You can take the heat, you're fine, don't worry about it. I need oh, fuck! I need at least 7 antlion pincers to be... Fuck you! To be able to make the greatsword, and I need a good few parts. I used all the parts, so I can just do the math right now in a second here. Fuck you, buddy! Bam. Okay, what was I looking up? How many parts I'm gonna need? I already have this and this. I need the chest piece and I need the greatsword. So I need 3 parts and 7 pincers for the greatsword. And I need 3 parts and 2 pincers, so I'm going to need 9 pincers and 6 antlion parts to finish it out. And then I'm going to try to gather extra antlion parts just so I can repair it without having to come back here. Let's go. Oh, hi. That was an antlion over there, I think. I'm pretty certain those are. The first time I played this, I actually did not know the proper way to get into the sandbox. So what I ended up doing was having to build a staircase on one side, drop down to the sandbox, thought I was trapped because I didn't know how to get out and had to build a staircase out. So I just spent several days here building a staircase out of the sandbox. Bam. Now I got plenty of parts, but I'm not getting the pincers. Upsetting. Want the pincy boys. Which, okay, I lost 2 arrows somewhere. I completely forgot what I was doing. I got distracted. Love how that happens. Started reading something. Okay. Got one of them recovered. So I'm missing 1 arrow, basically, which is fine. Missing 1 arrow per antlion kill still is going to leave me with a lot of arrows by the time I get done killing antlions. How much more damage is the crossbow doing than the regular bow? Almost twice as much. So it is a good way to start the fight. It's a very good way to start the fight. Also, it might just be the fact I'm not missing those arrows. I just have 1 loaded into the crossbow and 1 loaded into the thing. So that makes sense. That makes sense because I have 20 total arrows. That makes sense. I get it. I'm not dumb. I didn't lose anything. What's in this chest? I don't have the key. Okay. see here. Let's see. Yeah, what's up? Ooh, very nice. More science. Science. There you go. Or shift lock script. Why? Just trying to trap people into the paint drying simulator? I mean, I feel like that's a good way to potentially get your like studio and your ability to be an experienced creator banned. Like, if you made something that's intentionally meant to be disruptive, I can see them just being like, no, you don't get to make shit for us anymore. Fucking hey, buddy! Fuck! Damn it, I missed that one. Hey, friend. Hey, friend, don't go under there. Don't go under there. I can't see you under there. Fuck! Okay. Shit. Almost had me that time. I ran out of bandages and I didn't notice. I can't bust this. That's why Alt F4 is the only way out. Yeah, that I could see that potentially getting them to be like, no, that was mean. You can't do this anymore, and just stop you from being able to make stuff. So I mean, if you don't care about potentially losing the ability to continue to make experiences, fuck. I mean, yeah, nice little prank, but if you do, I would not risk that. Because I know in the same situation, like if I were Roblox, if I were the people who owned Roblox, and I know that there was someone making games that were designed to be just annoying like that, I would probably ban them. You're going to use an alt? Is it that easy to just sign up as an experience creator? Like, do they not background check anything? Do they not make you use a actual form of identification? These ones are the easiest ones to get. Got to keep dodging hits. Well, that's not always easy to dodge the hits. Why don't I just use this? I don't have to be fast. I have to do damage. Bam. 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 Okay. Okay. Bam. Bam. Easy peasy. Fucking Christ. Forgot that they could be down here too. Oh God, fuck. And it hit me through the lunch pail. Or the sand pail. Okay. But shit. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to need salt for anything. Don't have any light, and I'm not going to bother turning up the gamma. Yeah, gamma. That feels like cheating. Bam. Drop this. I drop the whole stack, please. Thank you. That's not what I meant to drop. Okay. Okay, bam. Okay. Still have all of that because there was an empty one before. What's this? I don't care. I don't need pebbles. And of course I dropped the insect hammer. I'm stupid. Okay, got that. Hell yeah. Is there anything in the sand pail? Spicy candy. There's gonna be a special spicy candy that makes me do spice damage. I hope so. Okay. I got that for the mints when I was opening all the mints. I got the mint shard. Okay. Fuck. Why is there still an arrow down here? How have I not gathered them all? I am very close to dying. How many I have? I need so many more pincers. Why are the pincers the last, like, dropping so uncommonly? They have 2 of them. They have 2 pincers. That should be dropping the most. Ooh, arrow. Like to regather that. Thank you. Head back over to my little safety point real quick. See if I can find some sap over there. Fuck you! No, I can't fight you right now. I can't fight you. I will lose. Unless I'm up here. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. You didn't think about this, now did ya? Shit. God damn it. Yeah, you suck. You're the worst. You're bad. Get good, son. You can't because you suck. Fuck you. Goodbye. Please die. Goodbye. One more pincer. That's good. That's good. That's good. I got another pincer. I got a pincy boy. I think it saves your inventory whenever you like go to your thing. Unset, reset. Just a extra double check. Ooh. Yeah, hold on. This. What does spicy candy do? Doesn't provide any effects. Hey, what's up, Hammy? How you doing? Ooh, Venom Arrow. Nice, 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 nice. assault arrow. What does that do? What is special about assault arrow? And this. Doing pretty good. Spicy arrow, no doubt, does like sizzle damage. That makes sense. But what does assault arrow do? It does salty damage. Salty damage is a type of damage. These are blueberry. These are protein pastries, so they're not Pop-Tarts, they're protein. So it's 180 calories, 20 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and I think only 5 grams of digestible carbohydrates. Yeah, 5 net carbs. They're Pro-Tarts. They're okay. I mean, compared to like when I first started working out and getting into fitness, the field of like fitness culinary science has gotten amazing. Because it used to be any like protein food that you got, any like protein version of a food. It was a protein like cookie or a protein bar or whatever. It was awful. It tasted awful. It was chewy as shit, hard to eat. Now they're not like great. Like I don't prefer the protein versions to like the non-protein versions like Pop-Tarts and cookies and shit. But they're good enough for me to eat. Because some of them before was like, I just don't want to eat it. I will not eat it. Now, pretty eatable. What's the pro tart for pro gamers? Just like a whole bunch of caffeine and shit in it. Again, Hammy, you're still new. Like you tuned in yesterday. Like we don't know who you are. Like hang out for a bit, like get to know us and like get in the Discord and like prove that you're a chill person, and then yeah, you might be able to join at some point. But for now, it's like you're brand new. We have no clue who you are. Any streamer that's been around long enough knows better than to allow randoms into stream stuff. It has gone poorly many times. Your Wi-Fi's not too happy right now. Those ladders. Honestly, ladders would be so useful. Okay. Do I have a easy way to heal myself right now? I can't get sap. And make any other healing stuff. Not really, no. But am I dehydrated right now?
Tastes good.
Sleep 8 hours. It's gonna be hot out. I have to navigate through the shade.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skin fold degradation is minimal.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
3-hour meeting with the military. I had entire days where I just spent them in meetings, and then I'd get yelled at for not getting shit done. It's like, I had to be in these meetings. You made me go to these meetings.
Experimenting on me. And they're working on something called Project Orc? Cool name.
That does for that a little bit. Dehydrates me, but I do have another slurp of water available to me. I need what, 9 more pincers? They do not like to be got, apparently. I thought there was a way into the sandcastle, but I don't remember it. How did this end up over here? Ooh, sap. Fuck. I don't need you. I don't need you at all. I need sap. What was that? Arrow. And the good thing is I'm gaining sizzle very slowly because I do have some like, you're on already. Fuck you. Oh god, it's 2 of them. Okay, I definitely can't do that. I definitely cannot fight 2 of them. Definitely cannot fight 2 of them right now. What? I can try to take on, like, take down 1. Fuck! That's not the weak one. Okay. Be a lot of juking them around. And then they jump up so high. Can you fuck off, please? Or just, like... Because I also need to kill him before my sizzle gets too high, or I'll die from the sizzle. Bleed damage is helping a little bit. I actually do like that. That is useful. Walk! How many pincers do I have now? Still have 4! I killed 2 of them. I only have 4 pincers from it. Fuck! I'm gonna make my way back to the water. Making my way to the water. Much sap as possible, though, before I get there will be so helpful. Oh, Black Ant Hill. Okay. Hi, Black Ants. Okay. Yeah. Make a little storage box while I'm here. Hold on. What do I need for this? Okay, I can recover. You know what? Fuck, I can't. Because I don't have acorn. I'm not going to find acorn. There's a lesser type of storage box, isn't there? There's this. Yeah, this requires silver leaves and crude rope. That's fine for me. I'm so good with that. What am I gonna drop? Put this on. Load this up. That'll clear out a spot. Then I can craft how much crude rope? 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Put that in there. Now I just need to grab some clover leaves, which I need the axe for anyways. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. All the stuff that I don't mind losing if I never come back here, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck! I'm gonna put in here. I'd like to make a little spit to cook with. I need those pebblets, apparently. Those pebblets were something that I could have used. Fuck.
Feels like I'm being cooked. I can't take this heat.
Ooh, hot deposit. Shit. Deposit stack, deposit stack, deposit stack. Else I wouldn't be like sad about losing. Why do I still have bomb gear parts on me? I'm stupid. I'm gonna put the sap there because I don't really like need it right. Well, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking go ahead and make those goddamn bandages. Okay, let's see. I got bandages. Cool. Much for funny meme. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a fun little thing to do. Sure. Can't make this because I don't have dried leaves. I'm not gonna go through the process of getting dried grass. So I can't cook. That sucks. I'm gonna cut this down. I don't know if it'll just I know if you put it on a drying rack it will dry. I don't know if it'll just dry from existing.
Buzz off, B.
Nothing left to analyze. The bee leaves me alone. I'll be happy. Nothing in here, but shade, that's good. Shade is good. Good to know I can do that to handle the sizzle a little. Why did I do that? Let me load my weapon. Come here, buddy. Once I get the antlion greatsword, it'll be so easy to fight them, but for now, it's going to be a little bit of a bitch. The antlion greatsword fucks them up, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played, so I could not properly tell you. Oh, hey, Ant Buddy.
Here, black ant there, black ants get everywhere.
Don't want to... And now I'm at how many pinchers? Still 4. How many of these fuckers am I going to need to kill? Oh, shit. I mean, is the bee going to help me, maybe? That would be cool. Maybe if I can get it to accidentally hit the bee. Fuck, I'm missing. God damn. First of all, let's switch to that. If I could get it to accidentally hit the bee might turn around and help me. That would be good. That would be a good day. 2 shots does a little bit over half a bar. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck? $12 bars. I should only have to use 12 arrows if I don't miss. No, I should have to use 24 arrows. I'm stupid. 24 arrows if I don't miss. I don't have 24 Raven arrows, but that will be a good thing to remember in the future. Okay, the sun's going down. Ooh, pollen. Thank you for this. Still no new pincers. What the fuck? So stupid. I'm running out of arrows. I'm not running out of the main arrows. The thistle arrows I'm fine on. The thistle arrows I am so fine on. But I'm running out of Raven arrows, which is bad. Trying to stay behind the bee so if it'll accidentally attack the bee. Oh, there's some more arrows. Okay, coolsies. Got some of those back there. Finally got another pincer. I need 4 more. I have so many antlion parts at this point, though, so that's cool. Now remember where this is to get all that quartzite and whatchamacallit, marble. Fuck off, buddy. Fuck, I missed that. Damn it. Missed the first hit. That's not good for me. Fights get close. Myself up. Go in. See, avoid the hit. There you go. There you go. Three more pincers. Which, from the looks of it, will take me killing 9 more fucking antlions. But then, I will have full antlion gear. Full antlion gear, I can go harvest the ever charcoal, which means I can make an oven that I can use to make the sandwich that that the Ant Queen likes. I need the assistant manager keycard to get in there. Fuck. Hello, friend. Nice seeing you again. Are you enjoying getting shot in the face? Or the back, really? I'm dropping frames for some. My upload speed lately has been shit. I genuinely don't know why. Last few days, it's been, like, not doing well. What can I drop? I'll drop this because we can make so many more if we need to, and I do need the sap to make sure I survive. Here. Stuff? Nope. Aha! These guys are easy to kill. They just take a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, I was right. I counted right. I love that they're just throwing black ants at me. Like, they could eat the black ants, but they're not. They are throwing them at me. They would rather kill me with their food than eat their food. And you know what? I'm here for it. Ha! Got most of the arrows back. There's 2 more there. I'm at... Ooh, did I get 2 pinchers from that? I wasn't paying attention. More candies. One of them might be, like, I know the candies can drop, like, special trinkets that will make you do extra damage of that specific candy type. Well. This also implies that some kid just kind of buried his candy in his sandbox like a fucking squirrel. And that's a interesting tactic. What is worth getting? I want to get rid of the gas mask unless I have, case I have to go in the case again. But you know what? Like, the gas mask I use barely took any damage from the time I was in the... I can get rid of 1. Ooh, suspicious mint. Is that one I already have? I can get rid of 2. Now that I can take on the stink bugs pretty easily, like, I think it's stink bug... what gas mask? Yeah, there's no part of this that's hard for me to get a hold of anymore. Saying there's science around here. I don't see it. I need to go back in the hole again? Oh, there's nowhere else to go in this hole. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to need to drop something else if I want. Aphid, why don't you drop the fucking aphid? I can't cook it. I'm not going to eat it if I can't cook it, because then it just dehydrates me, and it causes other problems. Hi, friend. Oh shit, I'm dehydrated. Hold on. Blurp. Fuck. And I am not... I'm underfooded. I'm underfed. I'm starving. That's the word. nothing really for me to eat that I want to eat because the other stuff will dehydrate me, and that it's a cycle, man. Hopefully this will be enough to get me there. This will be the last one I need. All I need is to drop one pincer. Ideally two, that way I have a repair pincer when I need to repair, but at least one. Fuck you. Gotcha, bitch. We're too full for feather arrows? What the fuck? I got that pincer I need. What can I drop? What can I risk dropping? I'll drop salt. It doesn't matter. Salt sucks. What I don't want to lose is the feather arrows. Those are too useful to me. This might be a problem. The same murder tactic, but half as fast because I don't have access to all of my stamina. A little bit riskier because it means I can't get two full swings of the two full like combos of my red ant axe or red ant hammer in if I need to. Oh, there you go. Coolsies. Didn't even get an extra. I can bust this though. That's good. I didn't even get an extra ant pincer for my antline pincer for my troubles, but I am close to the exit of this, which means I can head back to base. Want my arrow back. It went into space apparently. Ugh, fuck, what's this? I don't care. Okay, coolsies. Ready just in case. Some do seem to like to hang out right over here. Hi, buddy. Hey, what's up, Whale? How you doing? Fuck. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Glad to hear you're fabulous. I hope that's true. What you been up to? A hangover coming for like 2 days. Oh, that's never fun. Well, hopefully it means you had fun. Hopefully it was worth it. How am I going to safely get down? Well, that didn't kill me, so I'll call that safe. That is the haze. Get my ass back over there so I can not starve. I did have fun. Drank from like 10 p.m. one night till 2 p.m. the next day. No breaks. Not quite sure. Brag yet? LOL. I mean, like, what was there a reason? Was it like for a party, for a get together? Like, what was going on? Nope. Fuck. The mask on. That'll help. that'll make me be able to do that safely, because that does seem to be the quickest way. I mean, that's fair. As long as it's not for negative reasons, and as long as you're doing it too often and it's perfectly controlled and you're with people that you're safe with, and I'm glad you had fun. Sometimes you just need to... Fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes you just need to let loose. Thanks, Dad. That was a real dad moment, wasn't it? Yeah. I just want everyone to have fun and be safe. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey there, buddy.
Okay, I'm through the haze. I don't know how this, like, poncho provides so much defense, but it does. Yep. Okay. Ugh. I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but okay. Fuck. So ignore those guys. They can fuck all the way off. Thank you. Thank you. I should give a lot of dead for no reason. It doesn't keep them away from me though. It just stops them from hurting me as much. It's not like they're avoiding me. They still attack me just as much. No more, no less. Just, they don't hurt as much. No, it was the wide brim, the antlion wide brim is one that confused me. The poncho, at the very least, it's covering your body. That makes sense, and it's made out of a thick fabric. But the wide brim hat, like, it's not gonna. How is that helping? How is that providing any actual defense? Yeah, I do love that the little spiders snort. Cute. Here's this. Let me see if I can analyze anything real quick. Oh, shit. I don't like that the spooters are so large. It's not that the spooters are large. It's that we're really small. Yeah, we're real small. I mean, they are large in proportion to us. That is true. The orb weavers I can take on pretty easily. The wolf spiders, not so much, unless I, get them caught on something. And then I just arrow them down, and that's cheating. I'm going to do it, but it's cheating. The little snoring bugs. So cute. Game would make you cry. Bugs are gross. I love bugs. I'm a big fan of bugs. I want to get a little formicarium that will be like my BRB screen. Whenever I have to step away for a second, you get to watch ants. Their thing. Okay. Workbench. Now I can make... Can you fucking not, please? Can you not? Why are you kicking my ass so hard? Why did you get to land like 17 hits before I could even do anything? Fuck you. These guys are dicks. Fuck. You're an asshole, buddy. Yeah, you like getting shot in the face through a window? Here, I'm going to aim this one right at your eye. Yeah. There's your other eye. How do you feel now? Oh, look, that eye? Oh, yeah, I took that eye out, too. Bam. I'm going to have to eat or die, and he's stopping me from eating. Oh my god. And I can't even reset my spawn point right now because it's... oh, there it is. Use, set as respawn point. Awesome. Giving me goosebumps. Kind of a little bit, yeah, honestly. A little goosebumpsy. Can you just fucking die, please? Damn. There it goes. Awesome sauce. Fuck! Okay. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need you to get in my tummy. I can't have I don't have time to cook you, so I'm just gonna eat you raw. And then I gotta cook one. Hey, Aphid, come here, buddy. Get your ass over here. Cook. There's a cook. Cook. Come here. Fuck you. Get your ass over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot you with an arrow. Goddamn. Why can't I ADS with the damn thing? There you go. Yeah, it's free on Netflix. That's the reason my stream today is short, because I had some people coming over. We're gonna watch it. I want to make sure I have time to like finish cleaning and stuff to make the living room presentable. Bam. Bam. Okay. Now I can make my fucking antlion shit. Let's go. Antlion punch. I need the rope. Yeah. Gonna have enough room for it. Let's put deposit that stack, deposit that stack, deposit that stack, deposit that stack. Do that. Okay. Now, antlion poncho and antlion greatsword. That uses up all of my pincers, but I can now deposit that, deposit that, deposit that, deposit all of these, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh. We organize this later. Deposit that, because this is better. This does do more stun. This is faster and does more damage. I'm gonna take this. That. Did I unlock the next shovel yet? Nope, I still haven't unlocked the next shovel. What the fuck? Okay. Going there, gonna drop off the rest of the stuff I don't need. Do I have any jerky hanging? I don't. My smoothie station. I don't have any grub sludge, so it doesn't really matter where my... Bam, bam. Hat on. I don't have really enough room for a bunch of other stuff, but okay. Now it's time. For more adventure. Let's go. Where it need to get to again to here. Will you fuck off? Where do you keep coming from? We killed you just a second ago. Fuck. Okay. Anyways. Where's my sleepy sleeps? I'm gonna go sleepy sleeps. Yet it is kind of wild that they're doing this like big boxing match and it's a Netflix exclusive. Especially because it's not like pay-per-view on Netflix. It's just on Netflix. It's like they wanted to get a bunch of people to just sign up for Netflix, like, just to see the fight or something. Yeah, I've never seen anything live on Netflix either.
It's no women crime,
Okay.
but it's better than nothing.
Where's my smoothie maker? There you are. Are there any smoothies that I can make? I don't have any grub sludge. I said that a second ago, but I can go get some. Honestly, right now. Gather some more of this. I can real quick make a few more Healy bits. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've never seen anything live on Netflix. There might be stuff that has been in the past. I have no clue. I'm wondering how that's like. I wonder if they're like fully prepared for that. If this is their first time actually streaming something live, if it's going to end up causing problems where they're not, their systems won't support it, or maybe they're not as ready for as many people to tune in at the same time. Oh, I'll be furious. I mean, missing the fights, whatever. But just the fact that, like, okay, I'm planning my day around this thing. Anytime I plan my day around something, especially if it's a day where I have to socialize, especially because, like, my buddy is bringing two of his friends. So I invited my buddy over, and then he said, oh, can my two friends come? I'm like, yeah, sure. But I don't know these guys, which means it's going to be a little bit more emotionally, mentally draining for me, interacting with new people for the first time. I'm planning the day around it. I'm ending stream early to clean, make sure it goes good, and then if it glitches and doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed. I also don't care about any of the undercard fights. I just want to see the Tyson fight. Yeah, with new people, it's always for me. It's like, okay, I'm really good at interacting with new people. I'm really good at like socializing with new people. But it's this spending a good bit of the time until I get to know them on guard and trying to figure them out and like masking more than usual, which becomes the problem. I don't really get to be myself around new people. But I got beer. My buddy's bringing some pizza. Hard to tell what is chill with them and whatnot. Lots of small talk too. Small talk is gross. Yeah. I mean, these guys are apparently like they go to my gym, so I might legitimately I might know them and just not realize their names. That's a possibility. But at least like there's that in common, but like Jim Bro is not like an encompassing like personality enough to make me, because like there's Jim Bros that are huge geeks like me, there's Jim Bros that aren't geeks, there's Jim Bros that are sports head, there's Jim Bros that are into this, into that, whatever. So it's like I don't, maybe I have something in common. I don't know. I have no idea, and I don't want to be the douchebag that's just like, oh, let's talk about the gym. We're going to talk about gym stuff. I am, because I'm not really using Spiridol, so I'm going to get this because I want to grab some more grubs. Oh, shit. There's a grub. Oh, that's larva. Those aren't grubs. Well, I got acid from them. That's good. That a larva or a grub? God damn it, I want grubs! Maybe I can only get grubs around the tree. I mean, there are people I know, and there are people that I've met that, without me ever even bringing up the gym, the first thing they, or like the fact that I work out or anything, the first thing that they want to talk about is the gym. The number of times people have started conversations with me, so how much you bench? Like, gross. Like that has been, I'm not kidding, that has been the first thing people have said to me quite a few times. It's like, I like the gym, I work out a lot. Yes, clearly. I'll talk about fitness and stuff if it comes up. That is not the primary part of my personality. But I can think of, like, right now, 3 separate times just off the top of my head that the first interaction I had with someone, the very first thing they said to me, and this was not in the gym, none of these were in the gym, was, so how much you bench? Like, a lot. I bench a lot. It's so weird. Kind of mad you didn't think to ask how much I bench? Like the first time we talked? Well, I mean, the first time we talked, you came through Merlin, you came through your sister, and so I guess you would have seen me on stream, but like depending on what I'm wearing on stream, you can't really tell that I'm a fitness guy. I needed to get dandelions. Fuck. I need dandelion tufts. Is there an easy way for me to get down without dying? Nope. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck, go away, go away. The 3 that popped in my mind right away were, one of them was just in a college class. We were getting ready to start our biology lab. It was the first day, and the guy that sat next to me just like ends up looking at me like, oh, so how much you bench? Like, The second time was at like a group thing, like a nerd group thing, was a LARP thing, and the first time I ever talked to this dude, first thing he said to me is like, so what he asked me was, so what are your stats? I'm like, in what? I thought he was talking about like in that game or in a video game. Like, your bench, your squat, your deadlift. Is like, okay. And then the other time it was a dude at a con. I met a buddy at a con. Like, it was the first time I ever met this dude, and we just got to talking. And he's like, so but like one of the first things was we were waiting in line somewhere, and I was wearing a costume that my arms were exposed. The first thing he said to me, so how much you bench, man? And I couldn't tell if he was being a douchebag about it or not, because it is kind of a nerd thing and a geek thing to be dicks to people that work out by being asking those stereotypical things, blah blah blah. But yeah. Dandelion tufts, please. Where'd the dandelion tufts go? There you are. Nope, that's not them. What the fuck? Oh, they're all in the grass. Yeah, that should be enough, but I do want to get one more if I can. How much space do they take up? Okay. They, for some reason, each took up an individual space. But if I can get to... Didn't mean to do that. Okay, now I can easily get over. Have this out so I can fuck up any bees that try to mess with me. What if I fall in the lunchbox? Something useful in the lunchbox? Can I get out of the lunchbox? I'm gonna try to fall in the lunchbox before I go over there. Whee! What you been up to, Christina? It's wild to me that the bumblegrees do generally start aggressive. Like, that's not really a honeybee thing. Oh, god damn it! Fuck! Not too much, 'cause I'm trying to out this game my friend bought for me called Tiny Glade. It's really cute and relaxing so far. What is it about? What you do? And me, mostly, I've been working on the refinance stuff and that, and then I finally got to a point with that where it's like, okay, I don't really need to do anything but solve whatever problem they present to me as, oh, we forgot about this thing. But right now it seems like it's at the stage where we're just waiting for them to fix the insurance stuff because they waited until last moment to figure out that the insurance stuff was fucked up. So waiting on that, but once that's solved, I can get this refinance deal going, which means I can pay off all my debt, use the cash out part of it to get a new vehicle because I'm still bereft of vehicle. And be good there. And then I've been kind of looking at some like potential online jobs. I would love to get a job doing video editing. I would really much enjoy getting a job doing video editing. But everywhere that I look, that's like, yeah, we're looking for a video editor. They want a video editor plus a photographer plus a videographer plus a traveling salesperson. Plus, like they want someone they just basically want someone to handle everything. Yeah, basically just a waiting game right now. It was originally supposed to get... So I filed for it. I started the process on October 9th or 10th. It was supposed to take 10 to 14 days, so it should have been done at the latest by October 24th. And then they delayed it a week, and then they delayed it a week, then they delayed it a week. Then we finally got all the stuff done that we needed to close. And it was supposed to finish closing by the end of last week, like money in my hand by the end of last week. And then... Thursday of last week, they're like, oh, yeah, so we just realized that your insurance is $10,000 less than it needs to be. So we need to get them to fix that. Like, cool. Fine. fuck. We called them, and when you call them, it just plays a repeated number. There's no number for you to call and talk to a person. It just replays a repeated loop of you need to email or fax this blah 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 to have any changes to your insurance, etc., etc. So we emailed them. Then we're waiting on the email to get the email back. Like I emailed them like the refinance broker this Wednesday and was like, hey, we have not gotten an email back yet. It's supposed to be 24 to 48 hours. What do we do? And they're like, okay, well, I'll try to email. Oh, yeah, they emailed me and gave me a number to call that he didn't see, apparently. So we call that number, and then we're like, yeah, we'd like to get this updated. It's like, okay, so we actually do that through, insurer of ours, because they're basically just a company that owns a bunch of different insurance companies. They had to email them, and now we're waiting for them to get back, the one they emailed to get back, update the policy, send it to him, to send it to my broker, so that we could get this done, so that we can fucking close. And the annoying thing, too, is they told me, my broker straight up told me, don't pay any, like, if we're going to use this for debt consolidation, and the way it works is, like, all the debt that's being consolidated, they send me a check that is, for each one of those debtors, that is the amount of money I owe that debtor, and then I send that check to the debtor. So they were like, don't pay any of your debts, don't pay any of your debts, because that can fuck everything up and blah, 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 and then you might end up overpaying, that takes more time to get the money back, or we have to adjust the check we send, etc., etc. Don't pay any of your debts. Like, just let it go on. Don't pay it on the day that it's due. Cool, fine, whatever. It was supposed to be handled so quickly. But now it's getting to the point, a few of them I just had to pay. Because it was getting to the point where it was too far. And now it's getting to the point where a lot of them are getting really close to hitting that day where I get the late fees. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So now there's going to be late fees, so that might end up changing everything. I need to call some of them and be like, hey, can you fucking not, please? Because it's all going to be paid off soon. Just don't screw me here. Okay. Hi, buddy. Fuck you. It's a pain in the ass. I've been spending way too much time lately adulting, and I want to not adult for a while. I want to have nothing that I'm doing that isn't specifically because I want to do it. Yeah, and here's the thing. If they had, like, I don't know if it is, normally 10 to 14 days when you refinance it. And they just kept fucking up, or stuff just kept coming up that slowed it down. But I feel like it's more than that. And I would have appreciated them just being honest with me so I can plan. Just be honest with me. That way I can plan around it. And then a lot of the stuff that has been causing it to be slow just feels so much more like it's them dropping the fucking ball. Like it hasn't been it's not like this thing came up that we couldn't have predicted. It feels a lot more like, yeah, we kind of dropped the ball on this. Like, they should have checked that insurance policy at the beginning when they were appraising everything, when we were checking everything. They should have checked the insurance policy, because then it could have been solved by now. I could have had it updated by now, and it wouldn't be a fucking problem. But no, they chose to wait until, like, right before we're supposed to close to check that, so now it's a problem. How much do I need to make the oven? That's what I'm going for. I need 4. I'm going to get some extra while I'm here. Right? Like, fucking goddamn. It's fine. Like, whatever amount of time it was going to take, be honest with me about that. I'm fine with it. I realize shit takes time. Don't lie to me about the amount of time it's going to take. And just, like, do your damn job right. Like, make sure these things are going as fast as they can. Do these. Oh well, control this, so it sounds like good things to come are coming up. Hopefully, man. Hopefully everything afterwards flows new fine. I'll have no debt left but my mortgage. It'll lower the amount of debt I'm paying every month by like $1,200. Because the car loan's be included into that. I'm gonna use the cash out to either, depending on like if I could get them to work with me on the trade and stuff, I might buy a car outright, no loan, with the cash out, or I'll get a loan that's very very low. Like I'll have a massive down payment, so very low loan for it. Then I'm going to take some of the extra from what I'm saving and use it to put towards the mortgage. So if I take I'm saving $1,200 a month by doing this. If I take $200 of that $1,200 a month and put it as add that every month to the payment I'm making, then I will pay the loan off in the same amount of time. Like it'll be paid off actually a year earlier than it would have before. I'm going to take at least that much. I'm going to take at least $200 a month, put it towards that, and then if any given month I fucking end up with more money, like, oh, I didn't spend as much groceries on this, or I didn't spend as much on my utilities and electric on this, I'm going to take half of whatever I save, put it in a savings account, and then the other half put it to early paying the mortgage. That way, one, I can start building equity in the mortgage soon again, and then two, I will be able to pay it off as early as I was planning on, if not earlier. So I'm super happy about that. See if I can get up there. If I'm here, I'm gonna see if there's anything worth grabbing over here, real quick. Fuck, that's the grill. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being in that spot where I don't have to worry as much about some of the stuff, and have less debt every month. Eventually, get it paid off in the same amount of time, if not sooner. I have a business idea I've been wheeling around in my head. I'm going to talk to one of my buddies about it because I mentioned to him before, and he's like, "Oh, if you need an investor, that I might start putting more effort into and research into." Other than that, just doing the YouTube YouTube and Twitch grind. Like the YouTube's doing well, gaining subscribers and more viewership and stuff on there, and I have ideas and stuff I want to work on. And then Twitch is doing well enough. Good days, bad days. Yep. Shit. As well them about Mod Week. I mean, I've mentioned on stream before that I'm going to be doing super modded Fallout. They're aware of that. Very modded Fallout, and then the Friday Fallouts are going to be goofy mods. Going to be installing those and getting that shit ready over the weekend. Bam.
Tastes good.
I mean, you're more than welcome to drop the form. I still have to look over for it because I'm not just gonna let you drop a form if it's something like that looks sketchy to my my audience. You know, I still have to look over it. Every day there's something new that I have to deal with, or I'm just exhausted, so I haven't really been putting as much effort into stuff as I want to. You've already sent it. You sent it to me on Twitch. Yeah, I have it. I just haven't had the chance to look at it. I could make the oven, and then I could. That means we can get us a pet ant. That will make me very happy. I would like to install a water fixture in my front yard, but pain in the ass. Don't know exactly what I would do. Less trash would just keep flowing into it. I would do the backyard, but then the dogs would probably fuck with it. Move faster, please. Can you glide faster? I was trying to go more forward.
An unidentified firefly object.
Trying to move forward fastly. Ugh. And hi, koi fish. After this refinance is through, I'm going to start budgeting out, putting a little bit of money every month to slowly building up my home gym. So I'll start having the little thing of the viewer reward of making me go do a set or something, or making me do a set or something, and maybe starting streams with, like, you know how most people, like a lot of people have that starting soon, and it's like a 15-minute starting soon thing. Rather than just do a blank screen for starting soon, I'll just be like, I'm gonna go do a quick workout, and then I'll have like a camera on me in my little home gym and do a workout and talk to chat while I'm waiting, you know, letting it warm up so people can get in there. Specifically, especially on days like if I'm going to be doing something like special for that stream and I want to give people time to join, kind of thing. And then you take every break every once in a while to, you know, go with set and shit to help keep me energized and keep me moving. And I mean, ultimately, I'm going to do whatever mods I want. They're all going to apply with Twitch TOS because I'm not going to get banned from Twitch because of the mods. But ultimately, I'm just going to kind of do whatever mods I want. Like, I've been planning on doing a modded Fallout anyway, so going to do whatever mods I feel like. The ones for the main playthrough, when I finally get the main playthrough modded, are going to be about making the game more interesting and building stuff out and adding quests and adding world and shit. Whereas the ones for, like, probably the Friday ones, it's just going to be me doing a bunch of goofy mods. Really silly stuff. Where the fuck is the analyzer? There it is. Bam. The charcoal canteen, Everchar torch. What's the charcoal canteen do? I can see it being activated cartel. Resay what? What are you talking about? Termite axe. Have I fought termites yet? I don't think I have. It'll be a tier 3 axe. I need to get an actual dagger so I can do the underwater stuff. Another fucking wolf spider. Come here, buddy. I'm tough enough to take you on solo now. Although I am hungry, which is ruining my ability to take you on as easily. Fuck you. Gotcha ass. Cool. Welcome back. Acid. Just hot deposit. Hot deposit. Why did I deposit an arrow? Whatever, it's fine. Okay. I do need to harvest more meat. Do I have something cooking already? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Okay, good.
Just like a fruit pebble.
Bam. Let me cook another aphid or two. Thank you. That way it didn't run away. Find another aphid. 2 aphids will be enough. I'm going to start doing some of the water stuff real quick now that I have the ability to befriend the red ants. But first, I need to... I still can't make a higher level shovel, which is annoying. Ooh, there's an aphid. Might as well have 3 cooking. Oh, there's a weevil. Fuck. Hi, buddy. God damn it, really? How fucking many of you do I have to kill? Why are there so many of you? I just killed one of you. Fuck. Cook. Cook. Yeah, I have no clue what it was you wanted me to re-say. I don't know what part you missed out on. Oracle Canteen. High quality with the power to purify dirty water and into delicious... Okay, awesome. Yes, that is good. Seriously? Spawn.
At least I didn't lose all my stuff.
That's true. Apparently we're immortal. Okay. Oh, neat. You press N and it does that. I'm gonna go grab some more acorn. Well, no, not right now. I have everything I could possibly... Yeah. One thing I'm gonna fill back up on is the arrows. Cool. Termite axe. Termite axe. How much? How... I need termite chompers. I don't know where termites are. Get grounded. Down in the area. H map or the wild area. Fucking map, please. There. Yeah, it's there. Got it. I mean, so it'll probably be a while before I even need it. But I do need underwater chopping tool. So I would need to make this. Apparently I only have... Okay, cool. Fine. Coolsies. Lily pad wax. Let's go. I just need 2. I might have need 1, honestly. Not sure. Up here, please, motherfucker. I think I'm gonna have to go to that stick, yeah. And like use that as a staircase out. Fine. Damn it. That going from slow to fast really quick fucks with me. Wapchow. Okay. There you are. Nice. I did need to. Good. That there. Where did it go? Am I blind? Yep, there it is. Okay, time to get some clay. I think that's all I need left to build this, yeah. Super build there. I know I have boiling glands. I think they're just in here and out of range. Yeah. Nope, that's... Do I not have boiling glands? So many bombardier beetles. What are we using them on? That's acid gland. Again, an acid gland. Gotta go kill some more bombardier beetles, but first I'm gonna get the clay. And none in here. Stop throwing shit, please. I need to change the throw button because it's too easy to accidentally press. Okay, gotta go fuck up some bombardier beetles. It'll be super easy now. I'm geared out for it. Let me feed myself real quick. Thank you, Evil. But how's everyone doing today? It's a lovely Friday. Mike Tyson's going to knock the fuck out of Jake Paul today, so that's good. And if he doesn't, fuck everything. I did see, I saw something like, the script was leaked. They have a script for this fight. But, like, everything I saw about that script, and I looked at it real quick, it's like, do they? Because I can, like, I heard some people theorizing very early on that it was going to be a scripted fight. But, like, that's going to happen, that people are going to say that no matter what. And then I looked at the supposed script for the fight, and I was like, there's no proof. There's, like, no one even said, like, who leaked it. Like, the script for the fight leaked. No one said who leaked it. And it amounted to Tyson's going to get real confident, start doing really well in round 2, but by round 5, he's going to get worn out, and then Logan Paul is going to be able to land a good hit that's going to knock him out. It's like, that's an amazing script. Good job. Anyone could have typed that up, posted it as leaked online, and now the internet's talking about it as if it's the truth. The Mike Tyson script leaked. Fucking stupid. I'm your friend. Fuck you. Although I'm not wearing the ant armor, so that's probably why they're not friends with me right now. I do tend to piss them off, but I am gonna get your queen some food that she likes, so. I just need to find some bombardier beetles. Okay, get your ass down here. Thank you. Ooh, bunch of gnats. I need bombardier beetles. And I come across them a lot, but I can never remember where the best place to hunt them is. So anytime I'm like, I need bombardier beetles, I always forget where to go.
Mosquito, sing in.
I feel like this is a larva, but let's see. Yeah, it's a larva. Making too much noise. You bombardier beetles. Beetle boys. Is there a better way to get up there than the way that I've been doing it of just, like, floating? Oh, that's a wolf spider den. Don't want to go in there. Trying to avoid the mosquitoes just because they're annoying. Like, now, geared out, like, I can take them on easily enough. They're just so annoying. That up there. Is that a zipline thing? That what that's going to be? Is that going to be a zipline thing to make it easier to get there? Hold on. Fuck.
Meals on wheels.
I might eventually, if I can't find the right way to get up there, I might eventually just build a ladder. That would get me up there. Spend a little time, build a ladder. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Whoop. Clover. Take the leaf bridge. Ooh, that might be the way to get up there. What? Or not. Fucking okay. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Ooh, clay. That's one of the main things I came here for, aside from boiling parts. Can you please just fuck all the way off? That should be enough clay. If I get after this one, if I get 5 again, yeah. Oh, I got 6. Okay, that definitely. Okay, we got this. We so got this. We're so good right now. gotta be a fucking way to get up there. There's gotta be a way to make money off of this. It's just too good. Fuck you! Oh my god, why are there so many fucking mosquitoes? Go away! That's right, bitch! Fucker. I'm here to look for bombardier beetles. That's what I'm here for. I got the clay. Got plenty of clay now. I want the bombardier beetles. That's what I'm here for. You get my shit together.
Weevil snuffling along here.
Okay. Bombardier beetles. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Feel it. Comes and goes. It comes and goes. These cut down. What do we get out of this? Plain mushroom, or is there something special? Toadstool chunk. Don't know what that's used for, but I can find out. I need more bombardier beetles. Need 3 more boiling glands. I have no clue how I don't already have so many boiling glands, because I've killed so many of these fuckers. I don't think it gets used for much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Apparently I'm nowhere near the right spot. I know there's some in the haze. I'm going to go ahead and put a mark there, because I don't want to go in the haze. I have my... Yeah, okay, I do have my gas mask on me in case. What is going through there? Is that a stink bug? They tend to move the grass. Yeah, he was just kind of moving. Okay. That would be a cool little effect that they could have. That would be an interesting little thing to have, like have a giant, and by that I mean a regular sized human walking around, like have an area that is like the giant's path. That they'll just occasionally walk around at certain points of the day. Maybe make them killable. I don't know what you'd get out of it aside from being a murderer. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool little thing to have. Don't build in this area, giant might step on it. Okay.
spider? Not too scary. Not like you never killed one before.
Okay.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
That, yeah. Fuck you. And you. Okay, I'm not gonna fight every annoying fucking mite. Itchy. What? Hi, buddy. Come on. I don't even know what the fungal growths are used for, but I might as well gather a bunch of them. Who just texted me? I don't know. I get random notifications on my phone and nothing new pops up. Very confusing. Anything worse spot down here? Nope. Fuck you, buddy. Wow, that did a shit ton of damage. Field station in the haze. That's good to have. I could also analyze it. Are you kidding me? Fuck! Let me fucking fight. Oh, I need this. And shit, inventory full. Don't care about grub, or we eat these. Hey, buddy. I don't need this. Keep the fungal growth just because, maybe, but... Okay, what is shooting at me again?
Never told me science could be this exciting.
I was hoping maybe there would be like a fungal bombardier beetle here. 'Cause my goal is bombardier beetles. Oh, I'm above the haze now. That's awesome. I do like the fact that it has the little gas mask effect of careful, gotta be careful. Of like having the vision clearly through goggles. No! Fuck! God damn it. Okay. Do I still have dandelion tufts? I don't have any more dandelion tufts, so that will fuck me if I don't make sure my health is... Ooh! There you are! No boiling gland. Awesome, thanks. Go away. I don't know what's popping down there, but there's... Belen did not want to do that. Karma, chameleon. And go. Comes and go. See what's up here. If it's nothing useful, I'm going to be furious. Did did it. Almost did it. Okay. There is a fungal ladybug. That's nice. Hi, buddy! Ready to get fucked up? Boys. Hey, come on. Is there anything I couldn't pick up there? No. Okay. Scab. Flying V. Don't know what that is. Okay, so nothing really useful. This is mostly a waste of time. I'll remember for if I need more crow feathers later, but I'm not bothering right now. Come here. Come here. Hi, buddy. Any boiling glands? Ooh, I got 2 from him. Cool. I'm not going to bother with the mites. You all can go fuck yourself. Okay, 3 boiling glands. 3 acid glands. Oh, yeah, because I killed a lot of larvae. Okay. Itchy arm. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that I need to analyze. Bam. Nope, wrong button. Wrong one. There you are. This is not a good survival instinct, mate. I am like 10 times your size and I have a big sword, so you should probably fuck off. Okay. Go. Let's go, let's go.
Weevil's knuckling along here.
Bombardier beetle, I just need 1 more of your glands. Come on, buddy. I just need 1 more Bombi gland. I'm at the oak tree. That means I'm too far away from Bombardier beetle territory. I think they are found near the hedge. But some more glub sludge. Wasn't it? Thought I saw. Oh, there's one. Hi, buddy. Okay. Oh, did I not get the sludge? What? Oh, I have too much. Okay. I have a bunch of these. Ooh, grab meat. I don't need that. Why was I excited about that? I do not need that. But to do. I just need another bombardier beetle. That's all I need. 1 more. 1 more Bombi boy. One more bomba border. Come on. Where are you at, buddy? Once I get a better hammer, I can apparently break the nails. That's nice. Come on, one more bombardier beetle. What the fuck? Go. Do 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 do. Hi, buddy. You're not a bombardier beetle, but I have a gas mask on, so you can't really do much to me. Hello, Staley Music. How'd you find me, Staley? I'm always interested in figuring out how new people find me. Also, I recognize a very weird way to start a conversation with someone. How'd you find me? Part, steampunk part. Do. Come on. Another bombardier beetle. Just need one more, and then I could go do the thing. Hey, I appreciate it. Good to hear. I'm glad to hear that the people are enjoying that. Which one did you come from? I'm slowly getting better at figuring out how to do it, but I feel like some of the stories I told first might have been the better stories. Most of the time, like every story that I've recorded and made a video out of, it has been kind of off the cuff. Like I didn't really plan it out. There's like one or two that I was like, oh, this would be a good story to tell, and I kind of like, okay, this is like kind of how I want it to go. But most of them are off the cuff. But I've gotten better at recognizing, like as I'm telling a story or as I'm saying something, you know, this would make a good video, and trying to make sure I talk and explain it in a way that would make a good video. Because originally the YouTube channel just started as a way to push people to the stream. So I was just posting clips from stream and stuff there. And I didn't really intend to talk about any of the military stuff. In fact, for like the first several months of me streaming, I went out of my way to avoid mentioning that I was in the military, because I was like, I don't want to make it that thing. And then Veterans Day last year, Veterans Day last year, I did a charity stream with one of my buddies who was also in the military. And since it was Veterans Day, we're doing a charity stream for Wounded Warrior, like, we'll tell military stories. And some of the people that were in chat were like, you should post these. They were really fun to listen to, and blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll start posting them. And so I did. And I'm enjoying telling them. And I have a whole bunch of other ideas for, like, types of content I want to make for YouTube that I just need to, you know, buckle down and get to work on. Not sure which one I watched first, but the big one about Sergeant Shrek was fun. Oh, yeah, no, that was... Ugh. I was getting angry telling that story. I hate that bitch. I hate her with a passion. But I'm glad you liked it. It was definitely cathartic telling that story, to be sure. I got bombardier beetles all I need, but I'm going to get more if I can. Now that she was an awful woman in so many ways. Like, there's more stuff that I didn't really talk about because it wasn't directly related to her as my boss. When I was telling that one, that was one of the ones I kind of planned. Like, I literally had one of those Windows sticky notes, like the ones you can put on your... They call it sticky notes. It's an app that had just bullet points from that. I didn't really structure, like, there wasn't a script clearly, but it was very much like, here's a bullet point to remind me, like, oh yeah, talk about this thing that she did. Once I was getting mad with you, the ward shit pissed me off like crazy. Oh, it pissed me the fuck off. Especially because I don't remember if I included it in that video or not, if I actually remember to mention it. But that promotion cycle, I didn't promote by less than a point. And if she had not stolen that fucking award from me, I would have promoted. I would have had the point. And just like the audacity of it too, and the bigger part about that really pisses me off is like, one, yeah, it basically jacked a promotion from me, but she spent all that time and all that effort telling me how shitty I was at my job, and then wrote herself up for an award for my job that was specifically meant, the award was specifically meant for the workers, for the analysts, for the people that actually doing the work, not for the leadership. So there wasn't even an excuse. Like, I've heard people say, like, when I've kind of bitched about the forums, like, oh, well, you know, leadership will write themselves up for awards based off what you do. Like, they're managing you. It's like, that's not what that award was for. That award was one that our command did specifically for the workers. It was a flag letter of commendation. So, like, if she wrote herself up for a separate award of, like, oh, I managed a team that accomplished this stuff, that'd be one thing. It'd still be shitty that she didn't write me up for an award when I was pretty much the only other person on that team. I was the only person she was managing. So anything that she thinks is an award for her is also an award for me. Or award worthy for her is also an award for me. That would be one thing. But specifically writing herself up for an award that she wasn't supposed to be able to get, to jacket my work and get an award for my work, that was fucked. Oh, God, I was furious. Especially after so long of saying how much I sucked at everything. Hey, Shade, how you doing? Welcome home. Got me going again. I have another. I've been planning on doing. That was my first command. That was my bad boss at my first command. And I had a few other bad bosses at that command, but nowhere near that level. Most of them were just kind of incompetent or not great bosses. But I've thought about doing one about my second command and just how shitty the leadership was there, because they weren't as bad. They weren't like nearly as bad, but they were also super shitty in their own ways. So I thought about doing one, like maybe writing out the bullet points for my second command to talk about that one. Okay. I can make the thing now. I can make the thing. Have clay. I had so much. Oh, I pressed in and dropped it all off in there, didn't I? Fuck. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I'm gonna start moving stuff. I don't want to move stuff inside because I know Feisty's still building. I don't want shit to get in the way. But hey, glad to have you here, Staley. Glad to have you here. I'll probably be on for like not once I finish this. I'm gonna be getting off by like by 5:30. I will definitely be getting off. Basically. I'll be on for a bit, that's for sure. We have the people coming over for some friends coming over for like one friend and two people I don't know coming over for the Mike Tyson fight today. So I want to make sure I did a little bit of cleaning before I started stream. I want to make sure I have time to finish cleaning afterwards, and I want to start that by the time that, or like right as Des is getting home, so she doesn't feel like she has to do it the rest of it by herself, kind of thing. I'm hyped for it. Like, I'm not really super. I don't care too much about sports normally in general. It's not a big deal to me. But this one I'm kind of psyched for. The only sport that I generally follow is the fights. So MMA and occasionally boxing. And then I don't really follow it so much as I follow, like, when a specific fighter that I like is going to fight. But this is one I'm more excited to see Jake Paul get knocked out than I am to see Tyson fight. Like, it's not that it's Tyson, it's that it's someone that can knock Jake Paul the fuck out. Did you join the CAF? Oh my! The acronym just fucking fried my brain for a second. Like, I could not, like, I was like, what is a calf? Well, hey, I mean, the big thing about joining anything like that, any armed force, any military, is get out of it what you can get. Like, it is ultimately get out of it what you can. And know what you're getting into. Recognize that you're a number, so that you don't allow yourself to be more mistreated than you have to. Yeah, I figured that. I figured it was like something armed forces, and I guess Canadian because you're speaking English. My immediate thought was Civil Air Cadets, but I was like, wait, no, that's not how that spells. That's CAC, not CAF, and I got myself real confused and turned around. But yeah, the big thing is like know what you're getting into. Make sure that you're getting a job that works for you, and make sure that the entire time that you are getting out of it as much as you're putting into it. Because the military, in general, I don't know specifically how good the Canadians is. I did work with a few Canadian guys. We had some liaison officers that were Canadian, but they're gonna take advantage of you, so you take advantage right back. I don't know what benefits y'all get offered or not. It's a longer story than just that, but it's definitely been on my mind since I was young. Both of my grandfathers served. Yeah, I kind of had the same thing. Like, I was third generation military on my dad's side and second generation on my mom's side. And then, like, if you look at our family history further back, there's a lot of military in the family. So it was something I was always going to do. And I was lucky in the fact that the things that I wanted to do with it happened to align, or to be fair, the things I wanted to do, I wanted to be a SEAL. That didn't happen, which would not have aligned with a good career in future. But like the other side of what I wanted to do aligned very well with it working out in my favor. Like what type of job would you be looking for if you got in? Are you going to be hopping on Shade, by the way? Because I can pull you into the VC. If you're on, I'll rejoin. If not, I'll catch you on the next stream. Take care, bro, and keep up the great content. I appreciate it, man. I'll be getting off soon-ish, but I'll be back on Sunday. On Sunday, we do Roblox days. So we get people like my girlfriend and then some other people that I'm friends with in my Discord community. Play Roblox games. And then I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. But happy to have you, man. Appreciate it. I will do my best to be as entertaining as possible. Ah, that sucks. I did manage to get all my Antlion stuff, and I got this. Ooh, I got it. I got the juicy mushroom sandwich. Okay, it's time to befriend. Right? Fun stuff. You're really getting hammered on that. I'm sorry, that sucks. Will they stop taking my fucking arrows? That's not what I want to give up. I kind of fucked up the organization for all this, but I will fix it. I might hop on tomorrow just off stream and do some more gathering and stuff. I was hoping getting to this would have been quicker because I was going to just go and gather a fuck ton of all the building materials for you and Feisty. That whenever you do get on, you'll have all the shit you need to build the house more. But I'm going to take that so we can analyze it. But this whole getting to this sandwich took way longer than I anticipated. This. We're gonna make a torch. A brought all the stuff inside just so everything would be in range of each other, so I wouldn't have to keep looking for shit. Everchar torch. I don't have any there. But a few irregular torches. Just in case. Okay. Time to go to the anthill. Oh, can I? No, this is two-handed too. Okay. Bucket, you'll be on in 5. Refill spicy supplies for the house? Okay. What did the OCD, did me fucking with your OCD get you to... No. Hopefully, I have it set so that it should be shared with all of you, so when I log off, it should stay logged on for you. Or what I could literally just do, if it's going to cause problems... You know what I'll do this time until we can have a time to test it, because I don't want it to risk losing one or both of our progresses, is I will just stay in the house. Or I'll stay in the lab. In pause mode. Until you decide to get off. And then we could, at some point when we're whatever, we can test, when we have a little bit more time, we can test it. I've never played it, and I've wanted to. I've talked about, like, I've thought about it so many times of getting into Arma. I used to have a buddy I'm not friends with, and I have Arma. I needed to double check that I actually had it, and I wasn't thinking of something. But I've never actually played it. I had a buddy, he used to be a friend of mine. We're not friends anymore. That used to do a lot of milsim stuff on Arma. But if you get into the Discord, I do I have an Arma? I don't have an Arma category. I don't. I could start an Arma category if enough people were into it. Analyze this stuff real quick. Bam. What can we get from Bug Rubber? Hello, Shade.
I'm alive.
You're alive. I'm about to go raid some ants.
I thought you wanted to be friendly ants.
I know. I'm raiding them so I can give the queen a burger. That'll befriend her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, big brain.
Big brain. Yeah, she's going to be my friend.
Be the best friend. Just don't fuck it up.
I'm not going to fight him. She's going to give me a pet ant.
A pet ant? That sounds great.
I don't know exactly what the pet ant does, but we will have a pet ant running around the base.
I'm okay with this.
I'm also
long
geared
as
out to
they're-
the point where I can solo wolf spiders.
Wolf spiders.
Yeah.
That would be even better because that would solve the whole freaking problem.
Yeah, I can... I might be able to make you some antlion armor, but I do not have enough pinchers to make you an antlion greatsword.
Okay, I'll take what I get.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
But I could give you my red ant club, and then the antlion armor will help you stay alive while you fight a wolf spider if you have to. Where the fuck is the hill? Armor Reforger is pretty fire. I don't do any of the Milsim group stuff, but if you're ever interested in looking for someone to play with, let me know. I'll hop on the Discord. Coolsies.
Soldier in! Look out!
Ants.
Like, watch this. I'm gonna fuck up a wolf spider. Fuck you.
Get
Bam.
him. Get him. Teach him who's boss.
Yeah, I can usually kill them within like 2 times of them hitting me, but like they keep spawning in groups, so the second one gets me. Like I kill the second one, but the poison gets me.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. Okay. Going into the ant colony. I really want, so like we're doing the Mike Tyson fight today. I have some people coming over, and one of my buddies is bringing pizza. And I've been trying to eat healthy and not eat too much. So like I ate like eggs today, and I ate like a protein pastry today.
Cheat meal.
To make sure that I'm not eating too many calories. But I'm really fucking craving Popeyes. and he's not going to be here till 7:30. So the pizza's going to be here at 7:30, and I don't want to fucking wait until 7:30 to eat.
Right? No,
but
I
like
don't-
Popeyes is also a lot of calories.
So it would be a choose one or the other.
No, it would be ashamed of myself because the moment the pizza gets here, I know I'm going to have that too.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Suspicious. Wait, the code. Woo!
You got it? You're in?
I'm in.
Awesome. Yeah, that was so much easier than trying to, like, having you just join like that was so much easier than trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with it not saying we were friends.
Yeah.
Like, it gave me your Xbox one, but not your Steam one.
I have it downloaded on Xbox, so it kind of makes sense to me that it's being a little fucky wucky.
Yeah.
All right. I totally remember how to play.
It was like
one day.
one day. Yeah, I was about to say it was a day ago. Okay, here's that. God damn it, I keep falling down the pit.
Not the pit.
There's a hole that leads you to where they drop all the food off.
Excellent.
It is the bane of my existence. Fuck.
Grab. Grab.
Grabba?
Why you no grab?
Grab?
It no grab.
Grab?
Grab?
Rub?
Grab?
Rub?
Grab.
Rub. It's the hole right around here.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
Need to find the queen. I need to give her a sandwich.
You know what? Give a bitch a sandwich. Bitches love sandwiches.
Okay. Notice the area with all the little red grass is the one I have to go through that, but I don't know which way to go from here. Finding it. Yeah, getting to that antline gear was such a grind, and then I still had to do a bunch of shit to get the oven, but well, I just went in a fucking circle.
Been called Grassmaster.
Grassmaster?
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Is that the one that helps you cut the grass down faster, or the one that makes you haul more grass?
I didn't know it did anything.
It's a mutation. You have to activate your mutations.
Grab.
Grib.
Good.
Grib. Go right this time. Or, hold on, is that a path?
Stop
That's not a
throwing
path.
things. That would be nice. Now, if she's not gonna be home till like 5:30, and you're gonna be getting off at 5:30, at least we could have supplies for her.
Yeah. And what I'll do, because I thought it had said that it would allow, it was a shared world, so it would allow any of us to log on and progress the world, but then she had trouble with that last time. So what I'll just do is I'll just leave it on and running while I go, thinking and do other stuff. Watch, Jake Paul get the shit kicked out of him.
Fuck yeah. He's picking fights with people he shouldn't be picking fights with, and I think Mike is very eager to put him in his place, and I'm more
Yeah.
eager to watch. I saw a video yesterday of them actually like going into their training and watching his training versus Mike Tyson's training. Oh, what a joke.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I'm like, okay, that could also very much just be a they're picking and choosing what they show you. 'Cause it's good, but I
True,
can
true.
also see Jake Paul very much thinking that the big part of training as a boxer is lifting weights and stuff like that. Because most of it seemed like he was lifting weights when no, I'm strong as fuck. I cannot throw a punch like Mike Tyson. Like, you could find a boxer half my weight that's going to be able to punch you a lot harder than I could, but I can bench a lot. There's a lot more to it than just being, like, strong.
The skill involved. My friend thinks that it's going to be rigged, and I'm like, I mean, even if it's a publicity stunt,
I've
Yeah,
heard
just-
people say that from, like, the start. Like, it's rigged, it's all rigged. But I can almost see it having started out rigged, and now Tyson's just pissed.
Yeah,
Like-
for real, especially with as much smack as he's been talking.
Yeah, even if it's rigged, even if Tyson's being offered a fuck ton of money, the moment Jake says something just a little too far during the fight, it's
I smacked him.
yeah, he's gonna fucking destroy him. Or maybe that's how he got him to agree to the fight, was saying, yeah, no, I'll take a fall, I'll take a dive, and now it's like, nah, he was never going to.
For real. I can't imagine how much money is riding on both of those men.
Oh, so much.
I'm excited.
The only way I see Jake Paul winning legitimately is if he plays the first half entirely defensively, just dodge and weave and try not to get hit to wear Tyson out, because Tyson is, in his 50s.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be his one downfall, is the fact of how old he really is, and it's like,
But if he can land a lot of good hits early on, then Paul is fucked.
oh yeah, no, he's got to go in strong, otherwise it could turn pretty badly. But
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited.
I'm about to
I'm here
feed
for
the
it.
queen. I gave her a burger. Or sandwich.
Give that bitch a sandwich.
She's doing a little dancey dance. She's happy.
She looks happy.
She's been satisfied. We have a baby red ant.
We have
Oh, look
satisfaction.
at him! Look at this little guy.
He's cute.
Cute.
Is he gonna follow you home, or is he just gonna go home?
He's gonna follow us home.
Oh.
Yeah. He has a little. You can use him to haul stuff. He has his own little inventory. Look at that. Aw.
Aw,
I wonder if I
that's
can get him to
adorable.
wait at the home, or if he's just gonna keep following me.
Retrieve one of the last two super chips.
I hope he's
Find
not
the phone.
killable. I hope he won't get himself killed. I hope they don't make him targetable kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I need to figure out how to get the fuck out of here.
Huh.
As long as I'm going up, I know I'm going somewhat in the right direction. Fuck! I fell in a hole again.
Oh no. Oh shit! I went too far.
We're friends with the soldier ants. Calm down.
Are we? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
I just befriended them.
Oh, I can see him on my map.
Yeah, he's a little guy. Look at him.
That is so cute.
He's a little guy. He's just a little friend.
Just for you.
That's what this grind was for. That's what, like, the last several hours today and yesterday of me playing this game have been about. Getting that little guy.
Well, I'm glad that you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Mm-hmm. There he is. Hi, friend. Petting him. Yeah. Get him a little scritch scratch.
Scratchy scratchy.
Yeah, I don't know if I can tell him to wait or anything, like, so he'll just stay at the base. I'm not sure if that's a thing I can do. But we shall see. Weird question. How much did your VTuber rig cost?
I made it myself.
Really?
Yep.
What'd you make it with?
Yep. A couple of different programs, and then I had a friend send me her base model
Mhm.
so that I could alter it and kind of mess with the settings on it. It was pretty easy. Like, if anyone's interested, I'd be happy to.
Well, I know a few people that like have talked about getting into VTubing. I don't know if I've ever mentioned to you, but initially when I started streaming, when I was still in the military, I was like, I don't really want to show my face. I might do VTubing. And what I was gonna do was I was gonna make several, like, I was gonna use like FaceRig at the time, but make several VTuber rigs that were going to be for like different things that I played, and I was going to get like
Yeah.
a voice modulator. So like if I was playing like a game that was more soft and wholesome, then I was going to use a more soft and wholesome rig, and use like a calm voice. But then if I was playing like a fucking strategy war game, I was going to have like a demon thing or what. I had a bunch of different ideas.
No, I totally get it. I actually changed my models quite a bit. Vroid is where I started with my models, and
Yeah.
that one was extensive in the creation.
Mm.
But I finally figured it out and worked out a lot of the kinks. Now it could be better. It could be smoother. It could have better shading and a couple of other like,
Yeah.
minor things that would make it a little bit more. But I've really enjoyed the VTuber model, which
Yeah.
is a little bit more cartoony and just not as it doesn't take up as much RAM when I'm playing games, and
Fair.
I like it better. It's cute.
Yeah.
But
E7
I
Tech
pers-
Sergeant from Finland. I think your guys call it First Sergeant. Just pop in and say hi and show some support. Thank you for the service, sir. Thank you for your service. It would be Sergeant First Class for us. An E7 Army E7 would be Sergeant First Class. Marine would be Gunnery Sergeant. For us, First Sergeant is a position. You have to be appointed the First Sergeant of a command in order to be a First Sergeant. But thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for showing up and supporting. Go on. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You are absolutely fine. That's just part of the thing.
Yep.
But no, for me personally, I didn't want to show my personal face.
Yeah, that's perfectly
rather
fair.
have- yeah, I'm not here to show off me. I'm here to play games and enjoy myself.
Yeah,
which
for
I
me,
felt
the main reason I didn't was because like VTubing seems, well, not weird, but like it seemed like I've heard so many horror stories of like the people that get into VTuber contracts and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty weird things myself, but I figured as long as I'm doing it for myself and I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not trying to make it big here. I'm just enjoying
You're having
myself
fun,
and
yeah.
enjoying the community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet
I-
new people, enjoy the social interaction and play games.
Yeah, no, I'd heard so much stuff about like just like bad stuff about VTubing. It's like I don't want to risk like anything. Like I even heard stuff like of people copyright striking a VTuber model because it's too similar to a different one and blah blah blah. And
Yeah. Just
um,
stupidity at its finest.
I was just like, you know what? I listen. I got big dogs and guns. I'm not too worried about people knowing who I am.
Yeah.
What part of
I
me still
mean-
like I kind of wish I had done VTuber, and had gone the VTuber route, just because it would be fun and it feels like it opens up a lot more possibilities for just like weirdness because the VTuber model could do all this weird shit.
I mean, I still am learning a lot of that stuff. Like, I've still got a lot of rigging to do and a lot of different things that I can include on my stream. But for now, basics is fine. It's working out. I'm not here to sell myself. I'm here to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
You know, being a girl and being
No,
the kind of
definitely it's a
girl-
different experience than for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I think like a lot of people don't
I don't-
want to recognize as much is the fact that the online experience for a man versus a woman, especially in the content creation space, is just different. It's just going to be
I
different.
don't want people popping into my stream being, show me tits.
Yeah.
No. No.
I have a
no.
friend who's in a band, and like also streams, and she gets shit like that sometimes. Meanwhile, the
Yeah.
worst I usually get is I've had some dudes pop in and be real like disrespectful, but it's usually not a problem as much. The worst I get is usually people walking in and saying like really off the wall hyper conservative shit and thinking that I'm going to agree with them because I look like I
man.
do.
Toxic masculinity.
I'm a bigger dude that talks about having been in the military, and I'm a man. So they think, oh yeah, he's got to be on our side, brother. Like, no,
You got the wrong brother.
I remember like seeing stuff that's like I remember seeing a lot of stuff when I was like younger, and people just saying. I remember a lot of people saying basically that you become more and more conservative as you get older. Like you become more and more restrained and conservative. Like, no, I've gotten so much less conservative. 15-year-old me, 14-year-old me was conservative as shit. Like, and as I've gotten older, I was like, why the fuck do I care what anyone else is doing? Like, why does any of that bother me? I do not. I truly just be happy. I don't give a shit.
No, it's like when you're raised in that kind of environment, that is your life. That is who
Hmm.
you are. That's your personality. That's what everything you do. It revolves around.
Yep.
And then you grow up and you get away from it, and it's like,
Yeah.
you mean I'm my own person? I can have my own thoughts?
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
And I love my parents. My parents are great, but my parents are, older. Not older, they're in like their 50s at this point, but they're, older than me, and more conservative because of their religion and stuff like that. But even they are not as bad as like just the town that I grew up in. The town that I grew up in, a lot of people were very, very right wing, very. So being surrounded by that, like, it frames you a little bit, but then like my opinions
a
do not have to be my town's opinions.
I think a lot of people our age in general have really stepped away from politics and like just as a whole, because a lot of us are like, well, we know how the system works. We've seen how the system works. We've had it shoved down our throats our whole lives. So now we're at the point where we're like, yeah,
Okay.
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Nothing I
shit,
can
I'm out.
do about it. There's very like I have very little say in what is going on in the world.
Mhm. I'm here. I can watch it all burn, but I'd rather enjoy myself and
I'm very much of the opinion like the people have some level of obligation to like affect the things that they can and do good where they can, but the grand political scheme that's not something the average person could.
yeah,
And it's kind of like, have you ever watched Goblin Slayer?
I have not.
I love Goblin Slayer just because it's a fun anime. But like, if you really and people like got really up in arms about some parts of it and blah blah blah, and like I could see why. But when you really dive down to it, there's a big moral to Goblin Slayer that's just kind of in the background that if you're not paying attention, you might not see. But the moral of Goblin Slayer is basically like in the backdrop of Goblin Slayer, there's this whole plot going on that is there's a demon lord rising, and there's 3 heroes that have rose up against him because they got to slay the demon lord, or the demon lord's going to destroy the world. And then there's Goblin Slayer, who's killing goblins. And at one point, he gets recruited for a quest, and the quest is to help fight against the demon lord. And he thinks he's being recruited to actually go fight the demon lord. He's like, no, it's not goblins. I'm going to kill goblins. They're like, you don't care about the demon lord destroying the world. And he's like, before the demon lord destroys the world, the goblins are going to destroy the villages. And that is the moral of Goblin Slayer, when you really look at it, is yes, there's these big issues that someone has to handle, but not everyone can handle those. Not everyone can take on the demon lords of the world, but we can do a lot of good in this smaller scale that still affects the world. Like, that village gets burned. Yeah, it's inconsequential to the greater scheme of the world, but it's very consequential to the people in that village. So I like that moral of you don't have to be stopping the big threats of the world. You don't have to be stopping the big problems of the world, but you can do good on a small scale on a day-to-day basis, and it's still impactful and meaningful.
I like that. I'm actually gonna check that out.
That is so much just the backdrop, but when you really delve into it, like most of it's fighting goblins. Most of it is just we're gonna kill goblins. Oh, we're going to this new place. Goblins, let's kill the goblins. And there are a lot of like really emotional, intense scenes, stuff like that. The first episode,
It's really good though is when it can be relatable and it can be something that draws you in and an unfamiliar concept versus copy and paste.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. Like all these reincarnation animes that are coming out recently, I'm like, my friend is reading an anime where this dude gets reincarnated by as a tree, and I'm like, can we
what does he do?
have some originality?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
just fucking
That's
can't.
yep. Okay. I will say, like, there's definitely a trigger warning in Goblin Slayer, like in the first episode. So you might want to skip that part if that's something that would affect you. But other than that, like, that does not really happen again. There's like one scene kind of later that is a little bad, but like it doesn't get to that point. But it's a really good anime, and I like it a lot. But I've kind of always had that, like, I've always been the person that's going to try to do what I can to help, but and where I can have an impact, I'm going to try to have an impact. I mean, that was the reason I joined the military, was to serve my country and try to do good for the world, for whatever that was worth at the time. I was also 17 when I signed my contract, but for whatever that was worth. And I've always kind of had that belief of if there is something that you stand for, if there is something that you believe in, you have that is right and good and just, and you can do something about it, and you can do something about it with minimal consequence to yourself, you have an obligation to do that. If you can right an injustice in the world, if you can right a wrong in the world, even on a small scale, and it's not going to cost you anything, or it's not going to cost you really more than a moment, you have an obligation to do that. And if you don't, I don't think you have a legal obligation. I think you have a moral obligation to do that. And if you don't stand up for those things, if you have all these beliefs, this thing is wrong, and you have an opportunity to stop that thing, and it's going to be at no risk to yourself, and you don't do it, you cannot consider yourself a good person.
I can stand behind that.
Yeah,
Can
and
stand
I
behind
hold
that.
myself to that sometimes way too much to my own detriment. But like I've
I was
had so many people I know like, oh yeah, this is wrong. People shouldn't be able to do this. And then hey, if you do this, it'll stop this thing from happening. I don't know. That makes me uncomfortable. It's like,
if it makes you uncomfortable, there may be a reason to that.
if you being uncomfortable, standing up for something and protecting someone is more important to you than the way that person is being hurt or abused, you
You're
are a
looking too
bad
much
person.
inward. Yeah, you're looking too much inward
Yeah.
to really have any kind of consideration of that. That's a huge red
Yeah.
flag to me. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. Yeah. But going on, you were saying something?
I don't remember. The ADHD. It
Yeah.
left. It's gone. Goodbye.
But no, I've had a few situations like that, like within the past year alone, where I reached out to someone, was like, hey, and it wasn't always about me. A lot of times it was for someone else's sake. But hey, if you can do this, it would be really helpful, and it would stop like an abusive situation from happening. Like, we just need someone else to stand up and say something to make this. And gotten in a few different contexts, this has happened, and every single time the response I got was, I don't know, that would make me uncomfortable. At one point, all I was asking is, could you write a letter and have it notarized saying that you saw this happen? You saw this very, very bad behavior happen because this person is using this as a method of abuse for this person, and we just want to be able to stop it. That's all we want. And the response I got was, I thought about it. It makes me really uncomfortable. I don't want to get involved. You don't want to stop. Writing a letter makes you more uncomfortable than a person being abused. Really.
Rude.
I've lost every bit of respect for that person.
Yeah, no, I used to be pretty petty, and there was a lot put on me that had to take care of and take responsibility for, and I always used to. But the older I got, the more I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I am doing what I would do for somebody else, what I wish people had done for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've met quite a few people that have kind of milked me for that and taken advantage of that behavior. So in this last year specifically, I've kind of taken a step back from, people in general.
Yeah.
But seriously, like, you can't always just take. You have to have a give.
Yeah.
And in friendships, I really believe if there's no give and take, it's not real.
Oh, in the last 2 years alone, I've cut so many people out of my life.
Yeah.
I've cut so many people out of my life, and one of them was just that kind of situation of, this was a.
I don't know what it is.
You
I'm
okay?
just running. I don't know.
Okay. One of them, it was very much that kind of situation of, this was a person that, like, we became very, very good friends, and they were constantly coming to me with like every emotional thing in their life. They're going through a breakup, they're going through this thing's going on, and constantly, like, and I was always there for them. And then I had was in a really bad headspace and had a really bad few days, and they messaged me something, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't really have the emotional. Or they got mad at me because they asked me a question about their ex, like, how do I get over him, blah blah blah. I was like, and I gave some piece of advice. I said, honestly, it's just time. Like, you just got to wait for it to stop hurting and eventually, like, accept the fact that it was for the best and blah blah. And they got pissy at me for that response. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not in a really good headspace to be providing any stuff. Like, I'm in a really dark headspace. And I said I was in a really self-harmy headspace. And their response
Yeah.
was, gym time, bro. I was like,
Bruh.
okay, cool. So I didn't talk to them for the rest of the day. They got super upset at me for not talking for the rest of the day and told me how unfair that was to them because they got really anxious and were worried that I was upset at them. And I was. And then when I tried to talk about and explain, I did not appreciate this. I've been there for you every single time you needed me, blah, blah, blah. And this was a time when I really needed you. And getting that response fucking hurt a lot. Every single time I would try to explain that, it was, well, you did this thing and you did, well, you did that and you did this and blah, blah, and tell me how wrong I was. And a lot of it would come back to, well, it wasn't fair for me to not talk to her and let her feel anxious about the fact that I might be upset at her, despite the fact that I was upset at her for her direct
Again.
actions of disregarding my feelings.
Yeah, take, no give.
Yeah. And we
like,
tried to have
no.
that conversation like 3 times. Like the first time it was over like a Facebook message, like a Facebook video message, and then like eventually she hung up on me when I tried to say, listen, I tried to very calmly said, she hung up on me and then called back and said, are you done? I was like, oh, no. And then I yelled at her, like, you're not going to fucking talk to me like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're trying to have an adult conversation. If you can't have a fucking adult conversation, then we're not talking today. And I hung up.
God.
And then she tried to call me back a few times and hung up and blah, blah, blah.
No.
And then
No.
the next day, it was, or I completely ignored her. No, it was the next day. It was the next day. This was on Saturday. She did the thing on Friday. This was on a Saturday. And then the next day was my birthday. It was my birthday last year. And she kept snapping me. She said, because we talk primarily through Snapchat. She kept sending me Snapchats and Snap videos and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I finally replied and said, well, okay, we could talk about this, blah, 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 right now, et cetera, et cetera. And then that turned into her telling me off. And then the next Monday, she told me, listen, or that Monday, she told me, listen, I don't want to lose you as a friend. I'm not happy with the way that I handled this. Like, can we meet up?
You don't want to lose me as a friend. You just don't want to lose my support.
Yeah.
That's different.
And
Way different.
Yeah, and she's like, can we meet up like at some point and actually have this conversation in person? I feel like that would go better. I was like, fine, sure, we can. And then immediately after that, she started sending me all these messages like as if nothing was wrong and being friendly and blah, 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 and all this different stuff. And I had to reply to her and be like, listen, I'm willing to have this conversation and try to renew our friendships and try to work this out. But we're not okay right now, and you trying to pretend we are is not helping. She's like, okay, fine. So we finally end up having that third conversation, and again, it turned into me expressing this thing that upset me. Well, you did this, and you did this, and I was just, eventually like, we're sitting at a table, like we went to Starbucks. As I stood up, like pushed away from the table, stood up, like I'm fucking done, I'm done. And she's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I've given you so many chances to have this adult conversation and apologize and accept my apology and blah, 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 all this different stuff. And every single time you have fucked it up. This is not a friendship I am worried about keeping going. I'm done. And I started walking away and she started, well, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't care. I'm done. Well, blah, blah. It's like, I don't care. I am done. Like she thought she was going to argue her way into being my friend again. Like, no.
That's not caring for me. That's just caring that you're heard, and nobody cares if you're heard
Yeah.
anymore because you've misused that privilege.
And it's exactly what you said. She wasn't worried about the friendship. She was worried about what I was providing her, which in that case was a lot of emotional support.
Give me.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, no, I like that is one of the things, and I feel like Shade, you'd probably be able to relate to this a lot. That is one of the things that happens when you are the person that is always the first one to say I'm sorry and always the first one to put your feelings to the side to support someone else, is when you are finally done, when you finally say, you know what, I'm not accepting this anymore, that person is going to interpret it as, well, something went wrong with them. They're being an asshole because this isn't a problem. They never said this was a problem before. It's like, because I put this down, I pushed this down so fucking
But I'm
often.
saying it's a problem now,
Yes.
and you're not hearing this is a fucking problem. You're just taking and not understanding why.
Yeah.
No, just selfish. Ugh.
It's happened so often when I finally set boundaries where people are like,
get
well, now you're being an asshole because you didn't have a problem with this before. It's like, no, I did. But it's gotten worse. It's gotten to a point where it's unacceptable. I thought this might have been a one-time thing or a momentary thing, but this has become a behavior pattern. and I'm not okay with it.
Big ick.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they're single and sad and lonely.
Yeah. It's
Like, look inward.
yeah.
Look inward. Stop trying to have other outward justification because it's not ever going to come to you.
If every single one of your partners has had the exact same problem with you, maybe it's you.
If it's the same reoccurring problem, absolutely.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree.
But that was
No, that's like the biggest red flag is when you're trying to be heard and you're trying to express yourself and somebody just turns around and throws it back in your face. It's like,
Yeah.
we're done here. That's the biggest red flag you could give me.
there's an art to saying I'm sorry without saying you were wrong. And that is perfectly okay. It is perfectly okay to say I am sorry that my actions caused you to feel this way. That was not my intention. I acted this way because of this and because of that. I
You shouldn't have to
recognize
say,
that that
"I'm
bothered
sorry"
you.
first in order to get that response either.
Yeah. It's very like you can 100% believe that you did nothing wrong and apologize for the way something made someone feel or apologize for the fact that it hurt someone. And in that moment you have to accept the fact that and there's a way to basically say I don't think I did anything necessarily wrong, but I understand that the way I went about it hurt you or the way I
Right.
went about it
And
affected
in
you
the
in a negative
future-
way.
Okay, and in the future, I can construct myself
Yes.
to come at it a different angle or do it in a more tender way to make sure that I'm considering your feelings. But
Yes.
you have to consider the fact that, this was not an intention of her harming you in general.
Yeah. And it's very much like it's a two-way street. Me apologizing for something does not mean nothing you did was wrong. I could have
Right.
done something that upset you. But if you react in an incredibly harsh and cruel way, it's not justified.
Or just defensive. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be defensive. There is no reason for you to be defensive because my feelings were at jeopardy.
Yeah. I've definitely when I was much younger, I wanted to fight every fight. Like if like I was, and not just in interpersonal relationships, but just like if I saw something on Facebook that I didn't agree with, blah blah blah, I was always quick to that. And then I learned very quickly, like especially in a relationship, don't fight the fight. Wait until it's not going to be a fight. Like take time, separate yourself from the situation, process everything that happened, process how you're feeling, process what they said, what you said, all that happened, figure out where you were wrong, or even where maybe not where you were wrong if you don't think you did anything wrong, but where what you did hurt them and
I
what
definitely
they
had that
did.
way.
And then I always start the conversation with, I did this thing.
Yep.
I recognize that what I did was not okay. I did this because whether I was the initiator of the problem or whether I was the recipient of the problem, I did this thing. I recognize that this thing hurt your feelings. I recognize whatever, and I'm going to be better about it. I'm going to try not to do this. This is why I did it, and this is why at the moment it seemed okay for me. But I need you to recognize that this thing also hurt, and don't blame what they did on why you did what you did.
Yeah,
But-
it took me a long time to learn the lesson of you can't take everything personally.
Yeah.
Because it's not always about you.
Yeah.
And that was something that I really had to look inward on and kind of fix myself. So now when I actually come across somebody that hasn't done that personal work, it affects me way differently than it used to.
Yeah,
Because, I recognize that is a you problem because I myself was there.
yeah. And I've definitely been in like interpersonal, like either friend relationships, and to be fair, this girl that I mentioned, we were sleeping together as a friends with benefits kind of thing.
I mean,
And
teach their own.
I think it got to a point that it very kind of clearly got to a point where she was trying to put me in the boyfriend zone, but as a friend, like would consistently mention, just so I want you to understand that we're not dating. We're not dating. We're not dating. I was like, I recognize that. I'm so okay with that. But then would like she borrowed one of my hoodies one time when we went to see a movie, and then she took the hoodie with her without me noticing and started sending me pictures of her in my hoodie the next day. That's girlfriend shit.
That's girlfriend shit. That's different territory, lady.
Yeah, and
Especially when you're the one making sure that we're not in a
yeah,
relationship. You can't.
she
Yeah.
she had a daughter, like a 2-year-old daughter, and would end up constantly like when we would go out, she's, oh, can you hold her when you could do, and like it's almost putting me in
Mm,
this like pseudo stepdad mode where it's like I'm not really comfortable with this. Like it seems like if we established a relationship, if that's what we were, then that would be one thing. But right now, it's you're putting me in a weird position.
you're leaning on me until you find somebody better, and I
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah, it was. There was just a
Yeah.
lot of other stuff that was getting to that point where it's like I don't know what are one. Um,
Too much is apparently.
yeah, it was interesting.
Like it's one thing if you want that too. Like
Yeah,
if you both want that, then sure, you can be in
let's
that
have a
position. But
conversation about
can't
it.
you can't be adult about what the situation is in reality, then no, you need to
Oh yeah, and
move
because it was a friends with benefits thing. Like we both made it clear, like, hey, if you start dating someone, it's not going to upset me. Like that we are friends who are actually friends that are just sleeping with each other. That is a perfectly fine thing. If you start having a new sexual partner, just let me know for like safety's sake. So like I know that
for real.
like there's no diseases to be worried about. If you start dating someone, that's perfectly fine. If you're on Tinder, that's not going to bother me. Like we both had that conversation with each other. Uh,
And there was already boundaries. So yeah,
yeah,
no. Wow.
and then
Wow.
she like
Lost it,
well,
apparently.
here's another thing that she would do is she would be on Tinder or she'd be talking to the guys that she knew, and she would show me them. It's like, what do you think about this guy? It's like, oh, I think I'd be like, give honestly, it's like, yeah, he seems like a little bit like a fuck boy, or oh, that guy seems cool. Like, yeah, he looks like he'd be good for you. Blah blah blah, and she would get super upset when I said she should like, oh, that's a good match for you. She'd get super upset about that. And then anytime I ever mentioned a girl that I was talking to or friends with or was interested in me or whatever, oh, I think she's so bad for you. I think she, oh no, 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 would not know shit about the girl.
Mm,
So it was very much
mm,
she wanted me to be
sensitive.
jealous,
Yeah.
and then was jealous that I was that or would get jealous of anyone that I was talking.
Yeah, it sounds like she wanted that friends to benefits to create into something more. But if you want that, you have to be clear about it. You can't
I think she
sidestep.
she wanted to have the freedom of not being in a relationship, but wanted to basically get everything out of a relationship and didn't want to risk losing me as that spot.
That girls like that.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. I personally, I'm not gonna lie. I am the least from a feminist you could meet.
Mm.
I was raised with specific ideals. I enjoyed those ideals, and I like that ideals. It works with society, in my opinion. But that's an opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everyone stinks. Um, so I judge harshly when I come across women that are very I want this and I want it this way and it needs to be that way. And I'm like, that's just not how the world works.
Yeah. The reason I say the word partner instead of girlfriend 9 times out of 10 is not because it's the gender neutral term or whatever. It's because that is what it is. It is a partnership. You're
Right.
the person you are in a relationship with, if it's a serious relationship, is your partner. If I'm solely referring to you as my girlfriend, it's because I'm not serious about you. It's because
Right.
I don't see you as a partner. You are a person that I
Ooh,
I
this is a
fancy, and
trial.
yeah, yeah,
This is a trial and you have not passed.
yeah, basically. Hold on. I used to let that stuff happen and not draw the line in the sand from the start. I let people know straight who I am. I don't like that. Oh well, tough shit. LOL. Sounds like she was slowly trying to creep me into being her boyfriend into a step. That's really shitty. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was weird. Um,
Especially when there was preset ground rules.
yeah.
That's
And if
what
she,
I'm like,
there's the thing is like, I was getting to a point with it where I was like, you know what, I can see there being something here. But I was still kind of like, I'm not sure. Like it's, one of the things was we had not come across a point where I was in a bad place to see how she would respond to that. And the moment we did, she showed exactly what type of person she was. I was like, I could see it. So if she had talked about it, if she had said like, you know what, I want this, I'd like, okay, well, yeah, let's give it a shot.
I mean, when you're behaving in such a way and
Yeah,
you want more, but you're not gonna no.
yeah.
You've already shown your true colors. This is as far as this is gonna go.
Yeah, it's
Weevil snuffling along here.
yeah. And I've been in a few situations like that where it was, and generally there's the thing is when I am in a situation where like I am having some sort of friends with benefits type of someone, and I notice them taking it further or wanting to take it further, I cut it off because that's not fair. It is not fair for either side of any sort of interpersonal relationship to go into it wanting more out of it than the other person does and not communicate that.
Exactly. And that's the important part is the fact that you communicate. Do I
Yeah.
want more out of this? Am I going into this wanting more out of this?
Yeah.
Or
And if
am I just trying it out?
and
That's different.
yeah, for me personally, like if I had been like, okay, well, I don't want more out of this, but then allowed her to continue to be in that sort of relationship with me, I would have been a bad person. Me, in my mind, I would have been a bad person because I would be taking advantage of someone's hope and someone's belief that I would be when I knew for a fact that it wouldn't.
Right.
Which
I can respect.
Which is the same way, I'm very pro like sex work. Like do whatever you want. Like if you want to be an OnlyFans model, go ahead and be an OnlyFans model. If it doesn't work out for you, that's no one's fault but your own. But like, I'm not going to judge you for that. But then on an interpersonal level, when I've met women that have had guys that were fawning over them and giving them free stuff and buying them stuff, and these are people that they knew, and they were like, "Well, he wants to do this. He wants to do this because he thinks he has a chance." Because you are manipulating him into thinking he has a chance. That is not fair. That is not okay.
Right. You can't play with people. People are not games.
Yeah. As long as
cliche as that sounds.
yeah, as long as every interaction is entirely knowledgeable and consenting, as long as like everyone knows what the relationship is and no one is lying or manipulating, then I don't give a fuck what you do. But the moment you start trying to manipulate someone's feelings to some sort of gain, that's not okay.
And at that point, you know what that person's like, and can step away without feeling guilt about it.
Yeah, but not everyone has a capacity to be able to step away from something. And I know myself, like I've stayed in toxic relationships many times for many different reasons, and a lot of times out of guilt. I had the tendency of I had at least two different partners that were basically completely incapable of taking care of themselves. One of them, one of them could for the most part, but like still in a lot of ways couldn't. And one of them, I told her, I said, when we got to the point where I was comfortable, I was like, I'm comfortable with the concept of you moving in with me. Here are one of my ground rules. I need you to have a job. I need you to be fully capable of taking care of yourself, buying your own groceries. Like, I need to know that you are not relying on me, and that if the relationship ends, that you will be capable of taking care of yourself. That way, I don't feel a need to stay in a relationship with you if I decide I don't want to, because you can't take care of yourself, and that way you don't feel trapped in one with me because you can't take care of yourself. And she said she understood. She said she got it. She said, cool. She lived about an hour away from me. But we see each time, and then one day she says, "Hey, can I move in with you?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, fine, whatever." I reestablished. Just remember, these are my ground rules. Like, you have a job, you need to be capable of taking care of yourself. You need to. She lived with me for 3 months before she got a job. She finally got that job because it was towards the end of a month, and I was driving to take her somewhere because, oh yeah, she had her driver's license, but she didn't have a car. I was driving to take her somewhere to hang out with a friend, and when the friend canceled on her, she's like, "Oh, well, can we go grab sushi?" I was like, "Are you paying for it? Because right now it's the end of the month, and I don't have much. I have like $50 to get through the rest of the month." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't have any money." I was like, "Yeah, about that. How's the job search going?" It's like, "Nowhere's hiring." I was like, "Have you applied anywhere?" It's like, "Well, no, but like everyone's saying nowhere's hiring. Like, so you haven't applied anywhere, but you know nowhere's hiring." And turned this whole conversation, and it was a calm conversation that ended up with her like of explaining that I needed her to at least be trying to get a job, and if she's putting in applications and can't get a job, that's one thing. But if she's not putting any effort, then she's taking advantage of me, and I don't want to feel like a piggy bank. And I was starting to feel like a piggy bank.
Right, which is a lot of the issues with people nowadays is they don't want to pull their own weight. They just
Yeah.
expect things to happen. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, when you grow up, you don't have parents anymore. You have partners,
Yeah,
and a partnership is a give and take.
exactly.
50-50.
But that ended up with her crying and saying, "Fine, I'll search for a job." Blah blah blah. I got her a job in like a day and a half. I vouched for her at my gym, got her a job at the gym. She would call off more often than she'd go to work. Eventually quit without notice because she got a job at a Dairy Queen, and would once again call off more than she actually went to work. And it became a whole like thing where she was technically having a job, but more often than not, she would call off and not be at work. So she still had no money. I was still paying for most things. When she needed to get a new phone, she didn't have a credit score, so I allowed her to get a phone. I added a line to my phone plan. Get a new phone because her phone was shit. Added a line to my phone plan, telling her, like, you are paying your portion of this bill. You are 100, or I am taking the phone back. You are paying this. She's like, okay, cool. When we broke up, she actually broke up with me because I tried to establish a boundary with her, and she got mad. And the boundary was basically, I didn't appreciate the fact that she was talking about how she wanted to, or how other guys. She was very positively reacting to other guys popping onto her Facebook and commenting things about how much they wanted to fuck her. I was like, I don't like that. I don't want to see that. Like that makes me uncomfortable. And
Right.
I told her, like, it's one thing that they are saying this stuff. You can't control what other people do, but your responses.
Can't control your response. Yeah.
Yeah, you
no,
can't control how you're responding to us. And that makes me uncomfortable. And then she lost her mind and was like, I can't handle this, blah, blah, blah. You're being so repressive and et cetera, and broke up and was like, okay, cool, whatever. At that point, I was already kind of like, I was wanting to break up with her, but like, I stayed with her for so much longer than I wanted to because I knew she couldn't take care of herself. And I would have
Yeah.
felt guilty making her homeless.
Meals on wheels.
For 2 months after that, I continued to pay her phone bill. And she kept telling, because I told her, like, when we broke up, I was like, listen, I'll cover the phone bill for this month. That way, because she moved back in with her parents in a different state. I said, I'll continue to pay the phone bill for this month because I recognize that you're going to be starting a new job, you're moving, blah, this process, and it's going to take you a while to get your first paycheck. That first month came around. I said, okay, you're ready to take over your phone bill? She said, oh, no, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, like, I got a job, but, like, it didn't start until, like, 2 days ago. I was like, okay, cool, fine. I'll give you one more month. The end of that month came around. I said, you're taking over your phone bill, right? And she said, I got fired over something silly. I can't handle it. I was like, I don't care.
Silly,
You are taking
silly.
over your phone bill. Like, I am not paying this anymore for you. Oh my god, the number of voice messages I got telling me how much of a piece of shit I was, because I would never do this to a friend. I would never, like, put a friend out like that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't care. I do not care. I like to say, because she started posting all this shit about, like, when we had a lot of friends in common, but she started posting all this shit on Facebook that was like, toxic relationships are like this, and toxic relationships are... And 9 times out of 10, she was posting something that I talked to her about, that I tried to communicate with her, that I did not appreciate that she was doing. And now she's posting all this different stuff, and she never said it was me, but we have a lot of friends in common, and when you start posting shit like that right after a breakup, people are going to assume it's about me. And I told her, I was like, I don't appreciate... I met because we're trying to be friends after that. We were trying to be friends right after the breakup. But I don't, like, you understand that this is... that you're... people are going to think you're talking about me. She's like, oh, well... No, they're not. They know you. They know you're not like that. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I posted...
Flag.
Yeah, I posted one thing that wasn't even meant to be about her. It was meant to be about, like, a previous relationship. And it was just a meme that someone shared. That was like... It said, toxic people in relationships will... it was something like... It was basically saying toxic people in relationships will hide abuse behind emotional honesty, but then call emotional honesty abuse.
Right.
And I shared that, and that wasn't even meant to be talking about her. That was meant to be talking about someone else. And she immediately commented, "Oh, is that what you really think?" Deleted the comment within 15 minutes,
Oh,
but like at that point, I was like, "Oh, I'm just done with her." And then she started trying to message me later, and I didn't reply to a message, and I didn't reply like for the next few days. I didn't reply to any of her messages because she was just sending me stuff like everything was cool. Uh, and eventually was like, "Is anything wrong?" Like, it was like, I was like, "I saw that comment, by the way." That was my reply. "What comment?" "The one where you freaked out because I posted something that wasn't even about you, even though when I try to say, hey, when you post this shit, people are gonna think it's about me." Uh, and it's like, "Oh well, whatever." But kind of say like the best because at that point I was done with her. By that point, I did not care about her even as a friend anymore. Um, and there is that bit of like you can break up with someone because you recognize that they're not right for you and the relationship doesn't work, but still love them as a person. Uh, but by that point, that was like the final. Oh, I'm done with her so much. So I like to say the only thing she did for me was piss me off so much I stopped caring about her. Because that was it. That was it.
I can see that.
Yeah, she been done with her a long time ago, man. She's a whack job. I mean, I fall into that bit of I always want to help. I always want to try to help, and then if people get into when you are the person that's always trying to help, you find a lot of people that take advantage.
But it
And
puts you in a place in your life where you're like, now I feel like I what's the point of me putting myself out there if all people are ever gonna do is just take, take, take?
oh yeah, I go through a man whore phase after every relationship because I just get to the point where it's like I I don't even want to try to find a relationship. It's stupid. Like I'm so done with this. I'm gonna have a good time and that's it. And yeah, I
I feel like
become
a lot of
such a man whore.
kind of go through that phase. Yeah.
And then usually it's I meet someone I'm like okay well this one's different. And every like I for the most part every single relationship has been better than the last one because I know what I'm looking for more. Each relationship has taught me more of what I need for a relationship to work, so I know what to look for. And each relationship has taught me how to be better in a relationship. I've learned something about myself. I've learned where my shortcomings are and how to handle certain problems better. And I learned what I need more, so I know what to look for in a partner. Yeah, that you can't help everyone thing is really hard for me. Like, and it's like I love my parents. My parents are great. But one of the unfortunate kind of traits my parents instilled in me that I wish they hadn't was like growing up, there was always a bit of, well, do this thing because it'll make this person happier. Do this because it'll make this person happier. Or, yeah, I know you don't want to be here, but it'll make this person happy. I know you don't want to do this thing with this person, but it'll make them happy, blah, blah, blah. So kind of instilled in me that bit of, it is my role in society to sacrifice my own happiness for other people's. And that's been a really, really hard thing to overcome to the point where it used to be so much worse for me, where I used to, when I went grocery shopping and I'd go get produce and I'd pick up a fruit like a banana or an apple to see if it was bruised or not, and I'd see a bruised apple, I would take that bruised apple and put it in my cart and buy it because the thought of putting it back and someone who is paying less attention buying that bruised apple made me feel so fucking guilty that I would just buy that apple and grab an extra apple.
Oh God, were you a Christian? I feel like you were a Christian.
My mom was Baptist. I kind of fell out of religion pretty early on, but yeah, my mom was raised Baptist. Or
Oh
I
yeah,
was
so
raised Southern Baptist.
out. I was out.
Yeah.
I was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
That was a whole new breed.
Much older now. I just don't give a shit anymore. I only care for my family now. Yeah, it's
think-
very hard to like get over that.
I think she has enough supplies to be able to.
Yeah,
get
we got her
quite a-
so much stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Yeah, I need to
But,
go help finish cleaning. It was fun
yeah.
playing with you. I might hop on tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, just message in the chat whenever if you want to hop on at
Yeah,
some
just
point.
let me know. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing this weekend, but I will let you know if I'm available or not.
Okay.
All right. Well, you take care. I will catch you later.
You should.
Bye.
Bye. And I am going to get off too because I need help with cleaning. But stick around. Raid someone. I didn't.
Oh my god. Okay. Whew. What's up, everybody? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish stealing this question from the internet. A game with, and then I'm gonna go give shoutouts like crazy, and then I'll be like, "You're all so awesome. Thank you so much for coming by to hang out. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Run game. What is that? Oh, running game manager. Hold on. We're gonna do this proper.